order this month.
Good evening. Welcome to Commitment to Mexcellence.
Yes.
Talking about sports.
Sports. Yes. That's what we're talking about.
No hard 360s here.
Not a complete different topic than what we were talking about previously. No.
We'll continue that one Thursday. That being said, my name is Marco. I'll be your host here today. We're going to break down a couple topics and do our Pickems here. Across from me, we have...
DJ, what's up, y'all? Very excited to be here because I literally got my booster shot.
He's fucked up right now.
It's pretty bad. But I wanted to post a GIF of me crawling into the studio because there is a certain person here who I'm pretty sure last show. Oh my god. Sorry, I can't get this out. Decided to be, I don't know, quite boisterous, very stern in what his statements were. So, you know, I'm just...
Marcos, shame.
I'm just here to roast. But it's all good because right next to me is...
My name is Tommy McGrew. Hi. He's not talking about me.
There's literally 3 hosts on this show, and it ain't Marcos. No. I'll just let you know.
Hey, look.
I don't make bold predictions.
You make the most educated predictions here.
I mean, we can do bold predictions today.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having a look. We're gonna get into a topic tonight, and I will let people know kind of my mindset this NFL season. But that mindset is what was shown last week. Yeah, I was boisterous. I was mean. I was cruel even because I'm a Texans fan and we deserve that. We were owed one, so I took that one for last week. Yeah, I thought I was right about everything. I wasn't at all.
Actually,
you were super wrong.
But
super duper wrong. It was a rough week for me.
Outside of Tommy's wrongness, what we got lined up today, sir?
Well, we are starting with another Tommy here today, Mr. Brady. Through his 600 touchdown pass.
Congrats.
It was actually pretty. It was not a good game. I mean, it was just. It was pretty much done at the first half, and they were just going for bonus points after
That's
that.
all.
Tom Brady is doing this ominous thing behind the scenes that I really think people are not paying attention to, and they should. Winning a lot, like he's already in already in playoff form.
People are not putting the Bucks. Like, they're not even really talking about the Bucks.
They're just hoping they don't get there somehow.
They're gonna fucking get there. I don't know why they think they're not.
They're hoping Thanos doesn't make it to Earth.
Thanos will not only make it to Earth, he will snap away every other team and be the champion.
You're talking about Thanos making it to Earth. Thanos isn't Earth. He's in the NFL. He's on the Bucks.
His name is Tom Brady.
He literally has the Infinity Stones.
He has the gauntlet.
What Listen, Loki, like, you know how they have just freed like all the free Infinity Stones? That's him. He got plenty.
A drawer full. Yeah, it's nothing.
But that game was actually to be fun. Like, to be fair, like, it was a pretty kinetic game because everyone was hoping for his 600th touchdown pass. And what's happened, it kind of just chilled out. But there was definitely a story that people are still talking about today that came out of that.
Look,
and I do have feelings about it.
Good, because look, I read the story.
Yes.
Read the comment that caused this whole thing with the story.
No, I'm not talking about...
not that part?
No, this isn't about Tony Romo.
The person who actually possessed the...
Yes, this is about Tom Brady threw the 600 pass.
I have an opinion on that. I think I have a stronger opinion on that than Tony Romo's thing, which I'm not even touching it. But the fact is...
Commentators should be allowed to cut loose a little bit.
Man. I didn't think that comment was the
time out. Before we get into the... Because I want you to set up the stage on that. Yes. What was the comment?
So let me set the stage, and then we'll take a sidestep, do that, and then go into the real story.
Okay.
So Tom Brady throws his 600 touchdown pass. Mike Evans gets to the end zone, and throws it to a fan, not knowing it was the 600 touchdown pass. And Tom Brady was like, "I want that. Give me it."
Because Tom gets what he wants.
It is true.
So a negotiation starts, and Tony Romo says, "Oh, you should offer him a date with Giselle," as a joke, and then he got Twitter canceled.
What? Oh, wait. I remember that that was the thing you got canceled.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
That's what I said, man. Look, we're about the most progressive group in this bitch, and it's like, I'm all about me too, respect women.
Yeah.
Definitely. I just, that was just like a dad joke.
Yeah.
And it was like... If we're getting to, that's a whole... Can we have a compass this week? For the love of God, so
Yes, that's the Thursday
things.
episode. Yes.
Let's cover this then, because I got a lot to say about this and cancel culture in general and the whole.
Oh, don't get me started on that one.
Yeah, we got a lot to say about
Well,
that.
pause. We're on the fan. We're
on the fan
Yeah,
now.
we're in the cum de grace of most progressive communities. I don't know about if they'll like what I gotta say, but
Fine, we're opinionated.
that type of thing right there is a big issue to me. Because I didn't know it was an issue.
I would like to talk about that.
No.
But
I didn't know it was an
fan-
issue till yesterday.
But here's what I have to say to the fan. Why?
Yeah, dumbass.
Why? I wasn't going to go that far. I wanted to say that, but he said it for me.
Look, actually,
Why?
technically you're in med school, so I
Whoa!
can't.
Whoa!
I can't call you a dumbass because you're actually really smart.
TJ. Time. So, you mean to tell me this motherfucker was in med school?
Yeah, motherfucker got loans.
Let me tell you. Well, you didn't even have to tell me
didn't
that
even
part
think about
because I
that
already
part.
knew. I already knew that part. Med school loans. Your loans could have been paid off, homie.
That's what I'm saying.
Real quick. If you would have just kept the ball.
But
Easy. That's your fault. So you get put in debt. You got to start like doing random sex shit for money. That's your fault. Go ahead, TJ.
so essentially, just to make sure that it was communicated, after Tom Brady's like, yeah, I want that ball. The fan, actually, the Bucks go through and they negotiate with the fan, and essentially, the fan ended up giving the ball back
like
for
a
what a
pussy.
lot of people consider a lot less or an unfair exchange for what the ball, what would essentially an actual genuine monumental piece
Of history.
in football history.
So I don't even know what they offered him.
So I have what they gave him right here.
Okay.
2 signed jerseys and a helmet from Brady. 1 signed Mike Evans jersey and game cleats. $1,000 to the Bucks team store. 2
A gift card.
Yes.
Don't worry. It gets
2 season tickets to the 2021 and 2022 season, and 1 Bitcoin.
which is about the equivalent of about 70-ish-K.
It's going to bust, so it won't be. So his...
He can sell it same day. It's not how
I
that
hope
works.
the fuck he did sell it the same day. I don't want Bitcoin. Look, you got fucked. Plain and simple, you got fucked, man. That shit would have paid off your student loans. He probably still would have had a little left over. That ball was historical. Tom Brady himself would have paid you a shitload of money for that ball.
Bro,
And you gave it back. For season tickets.
I'll buy you
To the
season
Bucks.
tickets,
Look,
bro.
man, hey.
If you want, I'll trade you the ball for some season
It
tickets.
ain't the best stadium. Like, no offense to him, but it's like, okay, nah, fuck that. I'm negotiating. That doesn't sound like a negotiation to me, TJ. That sounds like the Bucks saying, you give this fucking ball back and we'll give you this shit.
So
I'm getting a lawyer involved, Marcos. We going litigation, arbitrary. Fuck that shit. No, motherfucker. You give me a stock in the team. I want to be a owner. Make me part owner. You know, some shit. I'm going heavy. And then we can talk down.
I understand.
We can go downward from there. Fuck you. What kind of shit is that?
Marco, I'd actually like to get your opinion before you go into the maybe some breakdowns of what people are saying.
Well, they're just asking us what we think about Spencer Rattler. I don't think that takes long. Well, dude,
He's shit. Move on.
Spencer Rattler.
quarterback of Oklahoma was supposed to be
He
the
got
number one.
benched. He's garbage.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
pure
care.
fucking garbage. And he's
Sorry,
from
guys.
Oklahoma, so he's automatically garbage.
Look,
Go ahead.
If you want to know, just as a general rule of thumb, offensively throughout the college season, not very vested in a lot of players in this draft class.
Hell, I'm not vested in the defense. Like, it's one player that, like, oh, yeah, he's definitely going number one, and that's Kayvon Thibodeau in Oregon. And even I saw his game, and I'm like, I mean, he did good. That's not a number one pick to me.
I mean, he'll do fine in the NFL, but
If he's on the Texans, great. Whatever. It's like,
Sorry, L-Bag, that we're talking about sports today. He's like, I don't know anything about sports, but at least right now we're just talking about collectibles. And
Yeah.
on the note of collectibles,
Right.
People have gone over to see how much the ball would have been worth, like sports enthusiasts that I guess would have predicted it, and they said it was worth $500,000.
God damn.
bro, so
Good
bef-
God.
give your opinion.
I would have awkwardly given it back for this little that they offered to. I just didn't think about it, and it's just,
Okay, see,
And that, you know what?
Yeah.
That is fair because I feel like it was a momentary thing to where everyone's on high, and they're like, "Hey, man, like he really wants that ball." If he's a Bucks fan, which he obviously was,
There's no way I'm sitting in that ring right there where I'm close enough to get the ball, and I'm not drunk.
Yeah,
that too. You know, he was wasted.
So I have, I'm gonna take off my money TJ cap for 2 seconds. Don't worry, it's coming back on in just a second. But I think a lot of people have taken it out of context what y'all guys just highlighted this situation, right? You having a lot of kinetic energy. It's not just him by himself holding this ball. Bunch of fans by you. A bunch of
atmosphere.
Yeah, atmosphere. Everyone's charged up. It's a very clean cut, strong game.
Hey,
Mike Evans had a great catch from it.
Brady got us a Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, basically,
he's a hero. Then.
He basically kid hero, and you have this opportunity, right? The ball's in your hands, and you just know you're like, hey, it's a big deal. My hero, basically one of my heroes, one of the people
holding something very important.
And it's like, hey, and they're giving you anything, and it makes it feel special because, to you, especially considering the ball, right? For you. It would be like, how do I describe it? With the hearing a signed jersey, hearing some more memorabilia type stuff sounds way more appealing in terms of not necessarily because of the ball equivalency, just because you're like, hey, I'm getting something directly from the fan. You're not getting the ball's not signed from Tom Brady, but the jersey is. I'm just trying to rationalize those things.
Right.
As a student, especially considering he was a student, maybe he was tired from studying that hard.
Can he resell the stuff for more money? No, he can resell it, but it won't be $500,000.
He can,
sure, yeah.
For all those sorts of. Damn, that threw my thought.
It ain't even close to 5K.
But
all the stuff they
sorry,
gave
that threw my thought process. But I'm just trying to think of the scenario, man.
Yeah.
And the drinking's involved, which
drinking
means
is probably heavily
and you
involved.
know that in that hot Florida sun with some beer,
and it's Florida.
Yeah, and you're already a little bit delusional.
Yeah.
So the fact you weren't stabbed on your way to the stadium, you're already on high. Right. So
yeah.
I totally can understand a situation where that would happen. And I mean, it's realistic. Everybody wants to say what they would have done, but you're not there in that energy in your vibe. And imagine if it's your favorite
a momentary
team.
thing.
Because you're also it's also people who are if you're at that seat, you're probably a huge fan of your team, right? And so you're not thinking of it from that context. If I was up there and it was the Cowboy situation, I don't know what I would have done.
Oh, I'm taking that bitch. If it's the Cowboys.
Actually, if it's Cowboys,
matter of fact, I'm a Texans fan. I'm taking that shit. If it's the Texans, fuck Texans. I'll take that shit and make money. Give me something, Texans. God damn it, all you do is take, you piece of shit.
See,
Go ahead. Yeah, right.
The most I could have gotten of defensive is can I give it to him? That's probably
right. Can I meet him at least and give it to him personally? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
that I would understand.
So, all that said, I don't like this trade from a fundamental principle of I would be doing some vain shit. I want a picture of me permanently in the Bucs stadium, hung up somewhere, on a wall, and I want velvet ropes around it.
TJ.
I want some wild shit that only this ball can acquire. Yes, I get it. The money aspect is a big deal. Don't get it twisted. It is a very big deal. But also, I understand the steps of authenticating it and then actually getting it resold and then being on the... it's a lot of work. Mm-hmm. So, for me, I'm cool. Yes, you can have this ball back, but I'm talking some wild shit. Every halftime, y'all play my jam. Y'all talking, I want my mixtape to be a permanent stadium track.
I like where your head's at. Your head's in the right place. But you know what, TJ? You're not thinking big enough. I'm holding that motherfucker hostage.
I want to fire the cannon.
I want to fire the cannon. I want to dress as a pirate on that fucking boat that's in the back. I want Bruce Arians to I want him to sing me a Marvin Gaye song personally. I want Tom Brady to be my waiter at a dinner with me and my significant lady. You ask me what I want, Tom Brady. I'm going ape shit with it. I'm going
I want my name
out of control.
I want my name in an open roster slot. For no fucking reason.
No. TJ got you beat. I want my name in the Ring of Honor, bitch.
Yeah, you're not getting.
I want everything.
I don't think they'd give you that.
You want this ball, Tom Brady? You give me everything.
But Tom Brady,
you keep Giselle. That's your wife. That's you. Everything else. I want to spend the night in Tom Brady's house. I want to throw a house party
next
in
to
Tom
AB's
Brady's
room.
house. AB's invited.
No,
I'm gonna kick his ass out. But he's invited just so I can kick him out.
Tom Brady comes home. He's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, Antonio. Someone needs your room. We only have 15 other guest rooms, but he wanted this one."
Yeah, I won't throw his shit out
that's
the
what I'm
window.
saying. I would want some
Extreme.
vain. I would want some vain shit.
Some shit no one else in the world can
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause to me, I'm like, fuck it. Like I know some people are like, oh, season. Like, and just as full disclosure, this story had a two kind of way part, right? Where number one was beforehand, he wasn't getting the Bitcoin. He didn't get the season tickets included.
Yeah.
Like, that was added by Tom Brady because Tom Brady was like, hey, look, like you kind of lost your leverage, so let me give you a little something, right?
Yeah.
But to me, in that moment, nah, because look at it this way. Yes, and I'm thinking about it from my shoes. If I let me rephrase it. If I were in his shoes, yes, people are like, oh, he could have got so much money, clear his student debt, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, he's about to be a doctor. He'll have no troubles clearing his debt pretty soon.
After like 3 or 4 years. But yeah, go ahead.
That's way better than most people who take a lifetime.
True.
So that's why I'm like, he'll be fine.
But he could have done it real quick.
And to me, money is very fleeting.
I'm sorry.
Money is very fleeting, meaning that. Yes, it's great. Like he's not getting. Realistically, they're not giving him $500,000. But because you remember, it's on the spot. Mm-hmm. We're thinking about it on the spot.
You're right. Momentary. Yeah.
So to me, I want some textbook in history shit. That's why I'm saying the vainer you go, the better. I don't want to date with your wife. I got a girlfriend. I ain't trying to catch a case.
Giselle's your problem, Tom Brady. You have Giselle.
Yeah, I mean. The fact she lets you kiss your children on the mouth still weirds me out. So I don't want no part of it.
The whole family's a little odd. So whatever.
What I will say is, fuck yeah. Give me a private one-on-one dinner.
Absolutely.
Tom Brady.
That one is the one thing. Like, I joked, but that's the one thing I would have absolutely demanded. I want at least like 30 minutes just in me.
Yeah, just
Tom
a lunch.
Brady in a room. Lunch,
I feel like Tom Brady
just to have a
eats pills
conversation.
though. Like he does
eats
like
pills. I can see that.
Like he does a future diet where it's just like these are my carbs over here.
Yeah, it's like Soylent Green.
No,
you're like, what the fuck are you eating?
It's actually we freeze dry and ground up salmon and rice, fit it into capsules so he can consume it and keep playing.
I would have ate an 8-ounce steak in front of Tom Brady.
I'm saying, look,
Yeah.
I
don't think it even affects him. He's such a
I don't
robot.
think it affects him either. Yeah, right. He really is.
Or at least give me like Mike Evans. Like I'll take something from the team.
No, because Mike Evans is too normal. Fuck that.
Mike Evans is actually
I can
really
have
nice
a normal
guy, so-
conversation with Mike Evans. That's boring. I want a Tom Brady conversation.
Yeah,
Would you
ever
rather
eaten a
have
Whopper Tom Brady?
actually, I want something to fuck over his diet. I'm like, yeah, Tom. Only thing I want from you is to go to Cheesecake Factory the night before.
Oh my God. Yes. That's what we could have done.
show him a Chili's triple dipper?
Hey man, we're going on a binge. Not an alcohol binge, a food binge. We're going to Chili's, Cheesecake Factory, Five Guys. You ready for this, Tom Brady? We're fucking that diet up tonight. That's what I want.
When was the last time you went to Mickey D's, baby? That's
Yeah, right.
You're getting a Big Mac. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I guess I was coming at it from like a very different angle of yes, and 9 times out of 10, you're normally going to hear me choose the fiscal option. But realistically speaking, just thinking about the hassle and all the work involved, because it's not easy. I mean, yes, for bids, I have more than certain bid wise. He could have gotten well over 500,000. Like,
Yes.
it's not that hard. But yeah, sure.
You find that ultimate rich Tom Brady fan, you good. Yeah.
Like, oh, and you know that there's Bucks fans.
plenty.
Who
Oh,
do
you
wait.
mean Donald Trump?
Plenty of them. There you go. Yeah.
No, I'm straight up like there's plenty of people who shoot. It's the same with Cowboys fans who have had money for years, been waiting for that moment where their team is like amazing and is ready to blow it. So yeah, this would be perfect. But no, that long standing, that stupid shit. That sounds in conjunction with this would have been way more preferable. But inevitably, just to kind of table where I think it landed. Do I think he got a little bit cut? Yeah, I think he did. Do I think the dude got a pretty fair on the spot trade? Actually, I mean, with the Bitcoin thrown in, that's tens of thousands
I
of
don't
dollars.
trust the Bitcoin.
You don't trust I don't understand that.
It's going to be like the .com bubble. It's going to burst and it's going to be
Do you understand
nothing.
how fiat currencies work?
Says
Because
Elon.
I could
I'm
do.
going by what Elon says, and he says it's going to bust, so I'm trusting it. It's like, look, hey, like, no, fuck that, TJ. Fuck all that. Look, I'm not a Tom Brady fan. I respect the man. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I would have milked that shit forever.
I'm saying in
They're
the
lucky.
spot.
I know, but no, they're lucky it was a Bucks fan in that spot. Because me in that spot, I would have went above and beyond.
See, that's what I'm saying. But no one
Build
is
me a mansion, motherfucker.
no one is a. But you wouldn't be a non-Bucks fan in that seat.
I would. I absolutely fucking
That's
would.
a very expensive seat.
I absolutely. Oh, I know, but say I was invited by someone. And
I
just
still
so
would-
No.
happened-
I'm talking realistically speaking.
That
You
could have happened realistically.
No.
Not me, but someone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it could have been someone. But I'm thinking about it from like a case of like, yeah,
You're looking at it from a fan's point of view.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from a fan's point of view.
I want to look at it from the non-fans point.
But I do agree with what Jerry Jones threw down. He was like, I would have shed a tear. I would have been excited, and I wouldn't have given back that ball. Jerry Jones was like, I'm not giving back that ball.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either.
So, but yeah, I do think that knowing my personality, especially if you're getting all that pressure, I'm sales. I would have. This might get doctor. Get out of here. You should have invited the big guns. I've been doing sales for a while.
If he's going to be a doctor, I don't want you as my doctor because I don't trust your judgment. But go
Actually,
ahead.
I do trust his judgment. He sounds like a very kind and giving person.
I don't give a flying fuck. No, I don't want that as my doctor. I want a motherfucker who is cutthroat, who's like, hey, you have cancer? I'm going to cut that shit out now. Let's go. That's the
not
doctor.
how you want to treat cancer.
I don't want that at all.
What an aggressive doctor, Marcos.
No, you
that
don't.
puts me at ease. That says, hey, cancer's a bitch, and I'm going to fix it for you.
I want a nice doctor. But what I would say is
I want a former pro wrestler as my doctor.
Marco, anything you want to add?
No, that's fine.
Yeah. But no, like as a fan, if God, I wish it was someone who wasn't a fan who caught
That would make it so much more fun.
That would make it so much better. Specifically myself.
It would have to be an
Because
away
he would
game. That's
never
the
get
only
that
way that
ball.
would happen.
Yeah. Well, no. Like I said, your friend can invite you somewhere.
A friend is not going to give me a $3,000 ticket.
If it's a rich friend, he might.
TJ,
How many rich friends do you got? He has plenty. How many rich friends do you got?
And I think it also depends on the organization. Can I backtrack a little bit? Because if we're thinking about the organization.
Yeah, well, if it was a Cowboy.
Oh, fuck no, nigga. Jerry Jones, let's have a conversation.
Dak had, and yeah.
No. I'm like, bring down Jerry Jones right
Personally.
now.
I want to be face to face with that
Bring
man.
me Jerry right this moment. Because the Cowboys have a different name to themselves, all right? That's different. We talking Cowboys money?
Hey, look.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, hey, this ain't Troy Aikman. This is Dak P. He gonna get. I respect him, my brother. I'm gonna give your ball back eventually. Don't worry, this ball will get back to you.
We gonna talk.
But we gonna talk. We gonna have a conversation.
What's your first offer?
Yeah, we gonna have a real
That's kind of fucked up, though, TJ. You're a Cowboys fan.
No,
You should give them a discount.
discount. Discount to Jerry Jones. Oh nah, dog. Jerry Jones gets a different treatment. Jerry Jones. I'm not even kidding you. I want him down the escalator.
Look, hey, he's just another owner in the NFL. They're all billionaires, so what the hell?
To be fair, I think Dak would let you keep it from the beginning.
I would give it. I like Dak, so I would just give it to Dak. I would kindly give it to Dak because it ain't going to be worth that much money anyways. It's going to be worth some money. Not Tom Brady money.
Yeah, it's hard to put another quarterback in that place.
It really is.
Because it's 600. It's like really like
That's
insane,
legendary, yeah.
right? But let's say it was a position like that, because then if at that point any quarterback who gets 600, like that's a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say it was Dak in those shoes. Yeah, whatever. Don't give a damn. Look, it's the fact I know JJ got that cash flow. It's the fact that Jerry Jones is probably the most well-known owner next to Robert Kraft. So I'm like,
fuck that. Robert
bigger than
Kraft is the next well-known owner next to Jerry Jones.
I meant it in that
Reverse.
way.
Yeah,
I meant it in
I was
that
gonna say,
way.
yeah.
So no, Jerry Jones is like
Jerry Jones is it.
Yeah,
he's the NFL.
He's the icon.
He owns the NFL.
So I know. So I'm talking like by the time Jerry Jones comes down, because I'm gonna be in like some waiting room. I'm like, no, we got to take this off the field. I don't give a fuck about this
I've been
game.
waiting
We're
for
winning.
3 hours.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in a chair in a dark room with one light on me. I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna be like, Mr. Jones, I'd like to have a conversation. I'm here to barter. And that's exactly, I'll lay the ball right there. I'll say, all right.
No, you don't bring the ball with you.
Oh, no. Yeah.
It's in
It'd be a
locker.
fake ball.
Yeah, no, it's in a storage unit somewhere in the city.
In Mexico.
Yeah, right.
Be like, oh, yeah. It's
In Mexico, exactly.
Mexico. I'd be like, all right, hey, Jerry Jones, look. I think this stadium can be named after me. I'm going for some wild shit. Jerry Jones can feed my kids' kids'.
So you're going for wild shit for the team that you love compared to the fucking Bucks? Well, you do love the Bucks too.
Yeah.
I do like the Bucks, so
But it looks like you're railroading your team more than the Bucks. I would bankrupt the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers for
No,
this goddamn
see, my whole
ball.
thing is
I
that
don't even know the owner
'Cause
of the
fuck
Bucks.
I don't know who the owner of the
I don't
Bucks
either.
is.
No one does.
I don't even know how he got it. But Jerry Jones is such a name.
Yeah.
To where I know I'd be
He's
like,
the NFL.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The face of every
I said,
NFL owner.
let me talk to Jerry right now.
Right.
Now. I need Jerry here.
No.
But I also think Jerry Jones would have hooked a nigga up.
Jerry would have offered you some shit you couldn't even have thought of.
Yeah, like Jerry Jones is a negotiator, so he wouldn't have come to you with like some signed jersey
4
bullshit.
years season tickets in a box.
Bro, hey,
Or on the 50-yard line.
bro, no, he did. He's like, hey, come
Some shit like that,
Come kick
yeah.
it with the family. Sweet, you a good dude. Like,
Hang out with us.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's the other part of it. Like, Jerry
Training-
Jones is a
Training camp, come through the whole thing. We'll pay for your room and board. Just hang out.
That's why
I could
also
see Jerry Jones doing
because
some shit
to
like
me,
that, yeah.
Jerry Jones would probably hit you with an offer that you couldn't say no to. Like you would have,
Why he's a successful businessman.
Like because you would have been like, oh well, shit,
Oh,
Jerry
goddamn,
Jones.
I wasn't prepared for
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Jerry Jones. Oh, so I, yeah, Jerry Jones.
Okay, yeah.
I'd be like, cool. All right.
No, yes, sir. Okay.
But yeah, this was a really fun topic. Yeah,
Yeah, it was good.
I am, yeah, dude. And moral of the story, you'll never have this chance again.
Moral is a funny word. That's a great way to segue this topic.
Morals?
Yeah, the lack of them is basically
Oh,
how
I
we're.
know all about that. All about that.
Young Urban back in the news? No,
No,
He's
not
been
urban.
low key as a motherfucker.
bro. He's in the. He's like, thank God Gruden took these bills.
Yo, yeah.
Dude,
he
he's-
got to win, so hey,
Dude, he's hiding up there in the box. They're
Oh,
just not letting him see the light of day
they
anymore.
shouldn't. They shouldn't. Man's an atrocity. But yeah, go ahead.
Actually, time out.
Speaking of atrocity,
just to back up, just one last thing.
Save that. Yeah, go ahead.
Genuinely speaking, actually,
Yes.
I know what I would have bartered for if it was the Cowboys. I'd been like, I need McCarthy gone.
Yes.
You can have
Yes.
this ball back. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
need McCarthy gone.
For the love of God, get rid of that mother. Get rid of Jeff Fisher / Bill O'Brien 3.0 because he is in that group. God bless you guys, man. Holy shit! I think that's why I'm more of a fan of the Cowboys this season because you have a coach very reminiscent of the former piece of shit coach that we had. So yes,
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I want to get rid of Mike McCarthy. If it was the Texans org, Tommy would have been like, I don't know, man, just drive me by wherever Bill O'Brien is,
Nah,
and let me knock him out.
yeah. And after that, let's go by Home Depot so we can find a replacement coach. Because god damn.
The Texans are like, we got $3 and you could get this coupon to a massage parlor.
Sold. Hey, that's not much different than the coach we have now, by the way. We're going to actually, surprisingly, and I'm very happy about this because I got to get it off my chest because I've been very angry, TJ. I don't know if you noticed last week.
I'm here next to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
every week.
I apologize to your eardrums. Like, I've been really angry. And we finally get to have a bit of therapy for me and get to talk about a subject all at the same time.
Well, this is
Two
the-
birds, one stone.
This is the subject that kind of started this podcast. You were like, Tim, I need to talk about this, and then started a show that became this show.
Right.
But yeah, it's Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
the
that
trade
motherfucker.
deadline is coming up on November 2nd. He's come down on his asking price and where he can go.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, come down.
When
you
you
ain't
have-
that nigga.
22 fucking sexual assault allegations against you. I feel like you should probably take a discount. Yeah.
Discount, bro. I'm doing volunteer work.
Because you're a decent person. Deshaun Watson, on the other hand, no discount.
decent person.
No nothing. Not only that, okay, so kick this off so I can take over and let everyone know what the fuck's happening with the
This
shitty
will
ass
be
piece of shit
the
Houston Texans.
5 minutes that Tommy rages today.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be
Will be
therapeutic.
rage. This is a conversation.
No,
right?
it's going to be rage. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So Deshaun Watson is on the trading block. They're expecting some sort of surprise deal the night before the first.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, he's opened up like before he was like, I only want to go 2 places. Now he's like, anywhere, just get me out. I want to. I don't know. I guess he wants to play. Goodell has not banned him.
Hadn't said a word.
No,
Yeah.
despite other players getting like banned for allegations and shit
I know
before.
you're talking about Zeke.
I am
get
talking
it. Yeah. I get it. I get the anger. Yeah.
Yes, But yes, and so Deshaun is probably going to get traded. If he does get traded,
he will. It's just a matter of when.
Where's he going?
Okay, so he has a no trade clause. I have to do a little.
He has to
backstory.
agree to where
He has to agree.
Which is the dumbest fucking thing you could ever put in a contract for a player.
Dak has a no trade clause.
Well, Dak is Dak. He deserves that.
I trust Jerry Jones' decisions. I don't trust what the Texans do.
You should not trust a goddamn thing with the is the most dysfunctional, weird.
It's genuinely weird. I don't know.
It is. Oh, I'll explain it. It is weird. It is a cult-like atmosphere over there on Kirby with the Houston Texans. Kirby Street's where the headquarters is. So basically what's happening, look, this shit did not just kick off with Deshaun Watson and his allegations and all of that. All that's fucked up. He's a fucked up human being. I have to say allegedly. He is. So the point of it is he wanted to leave far before all these allegations were revealed. He did not just leave. J.J. Watt also left. The mainstay of the Houston Texans wanted the fuck out. DeAndre Hopkins got traded, but he really wanted out also. Forced himself to get traded, which was not hard because Bill O'Brien's a piece of shit and the dumbest GM and worst GM the NFL's ever had. So you have all those things in tow, and all those things lead to one person, not the coach, not the owner, a chaplain that was with the New England Patriots named Jack Easterby, a chaplain, the guy that's just supposed to, hey, I'm going through something right now as a player. I need some religious guidance. Help me out. That was his job in New England. That's where they got him from. Did great with that in New England. Got people on the level when they were going through hard times, as a chaplain is supposed to do. So we have the dumbest fucking coach, a buffoon, the possum, Cal McNair. Tommy Boy is what we call him. The Houston fans call him because that's what he is. His dad died. Bob McNair, great owner, wanted to win, did everything he could to win. Unfortunately, died. Left the son to his piece of shit. Left the team to his piece of shit son, who sits in an empty room, crisscross applesauce playing video games. This is a 49-year-old man, and that's what he does on his time off. So that can already.
Let me phrase that. Nothing wrong with playing video games. No. Off, but it's weird when you're crisscross applesauce spoons inside,
applesauce, and you're owner of a football team.
Well, actually, if you're an owner of a football team, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I said, let me sit crisscross with this team.
I'm playing Madden if I'm playing. He's playing Tony Hawk. I'm playing Madden if I'm playing anything to learn anything I can. Not him though. Trust fund baby. Dad dies, leaves him the team. He is a simpleton. The only word I can explain to him. What he does not know what he's doing. Practically admits he has no clue. This is above his pay grade. So what he does is he just puts people in charge. Please go take care of this. Make it a winner. Make us good. Make me not look bad. Bill O'Brien was the coach, so he figured, hey, let's make him the GM. That makes sense, right? You have control over personnel, you have control over everything. You're the coach. So to me, in my dumbass mind, that makes perfect sense. Okay, cool. Makes Bill O'Brien the head of everything. Bill O'Brien trades away Jadeveon Clowney, DeAndre Hopkins for nothing, for peanuts, just because he doesn't like them. Because they're not O'Brien guys. They're not yes men, which is what he liked. So Jack Easterby being a chaplain, a guy that should not have control over anything, gets into the owner's ear, becomes the owner's best friend. Oh, it's a fucking weird story. Becomes the owner's best friend. All of a sudden, he's now in the owner's ear, not Bill O'Brien. Because this owner can't make his own decisions. He needs other people to make them for him because he just can't handle it. Has this chaplain as the new GM, fires the GM that they just hired 2 months prior, and has this fucking chaplain and Bill O'Brien be the GM. Bill O'Brien was a piece of shit and an asshole and a really shitty fucking coach, as you saw in Alabama, because they lost a game they shouldn't have because of Bill O'Brien. So basically, he doesn't like DeAndre Hopkins. They don't like each other, period. Has nothing to do with skill on the field. Trades them. Same thing happened to Jadeveon Clowney a few months before. Traded him. Okay, cool. Makes no sense. Trade value, nowhere. Now we leave. Only thing we got left, J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson. That's it.
And I know for JJ's case, it was, I mean, outside of just not liking the organization, it was more so he was like, dude, I'm running out. He was just, I'm real. Like, I'm running out of time, and I won't need to be on a championship. I can't be on a rebuilding
I
team.
got to make a run. I'm not doing a rebuild, plain and simple. And not only that, JJ was angry. JJ's one of the nicest guys. I'm a huge JJ Watt fan. The nicest, most cordial guys, do interviews with fans, the whole nine. That season, his last season, was the angriest, meanest JJ Watt I've ever seen. But that was the whole team. And people are like, what the fuck is going on here? Stories come out, fucking team, members of the team anonymously talking to reporters. Hey, this Jack Easterby guy is having people spy on us. He wants us to go to church. He wants us to just do all these things that we're players, man. We just want to play. But he wants it. He controls the owner, influences the owner, which means J.J. Watt's contract ends, and it's a legend, the best Houston Texan ever.
Literally, the city loves him.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, we still love that motherfucker.
And he genuinely likes
He genuinely
Houston.
loves us. And the thing happened, and he was like, I cannot be here. This shit is toxic. I gotta go. Not only him, a litany of players did the exact same thing. More so than any other player, any other team in the NFL has ever done. The overhaul was insane. It's literally maybe 4 players left on this squad now that was here the year before.
Yeah, I keep trying to see the Texans games to see like what.
Why?
This is why I don't watch the games, because you're like, they're not great, and then I'm like,
fucking terrible and depressing and just awful. So
it doesn't help that you're in the morning game when it's like there's
Yeah,
7
they should in the morning game for a
those
while.
games should be at 6 a.m. when no one can watch them because they're that bad. But okay, J.J. Watt, last piece. He's like, I'm out. We got one left, TJ. One left. Our star. The only thing we got, Deshaun Watson. This is before the allegations. We'll circle to that. So Deshaun Watson, you know, we think, okay, he's all in at least. Mm-hmm. Shitty season last season, played his ass off, number 5 quarterback, all of the NFL.
Something like that.
And our record was like 3-15 or some shit. I don't know.
Nothing he could
3-14. Something like that. No, 3-6, 3-13, I apologize.
Yeah.
Nothing he could do because the team around him, constructed by good old Jack Easterby, the chaplain, who has no idea what the fuck he's doing, but is in the ear of the owner, is controlling everything. Deshaun does not like that. So he gets a contract, a nice little nifty contract.
Yeah.
But decides to put a no trade clause in there. And the contract was headed up by Bill O'Brien and Jack Easterby. And so most teams, we got to negotiate that, homie. The no trade, that means you control where you go. And we technically own your rights, so we don't want to do that. So okay, it comes down to the pipe. This team is in disarray. Oh, I hope Deshaun Watson doesn't want to leave, and DeAndre Hopkins gets traded. A few months later, rumors start circulating. Deshaun Watson wants to leave town.
Not even to mention, I know you don't like him, but he also lost Will Fuller in this mix. He lost
that motherfucker, yes.
Yeah, he lost.
Listen, the whole it's literally like 4 players on this team right now that were there before. The overhaul's crazy.
Chad says it's down to 8, including like the training staff.
8, boom. Yeah. Which DeAndre Hopkins said he missed when they played. He's like, they were like, is there anyone you missed from Houston? He's like, the training staff.
Yeah.
No one else. And so, like, it is a total fucking overhaul because nobody in that team wanted to be there because of creepy Jack Easterby is what I call him. He's a chaplain. He's Rasputin. Huh? He is football Rasputin is what he is. You get it. It sums it up perfectly. That's what he has, a simple-ass owner who is dumb as fuck, who he can completely manipulate, and he does, because he wants a upstanding Christian organization. That's it. Doesn't matter about play. Doesn't matter about wins. I need yes men. I need people who are on board with what I want. This is not even the owner. This is a chaplain. And so here we are. Deshaun Watson doesn't like that shit. Fast forward, this dumb motherfucker, you fucking predator, allegedly, decided he wanted to just fuck around with massage therapists illegally, it seems, in very inappropriate ways.
Everything
Allegedly,
about this story is weird. Because he was flying in the massage therapist? I didn't even know that.
So the typical thing with NFL players is you use the team's massage therapy team. Very simple.
That's why DeAndre Hopkins, missed the training staff.
Mm-hmm.
He liked his
Right.
massages.
Kept them healthy for years. And okay, COVID threw a lot of shit off, but it's you still got them there. They're still there, but they were like, hey, you need to go to someone else do it.
Yeah.
And typically, for a NFL football player, they usually either fuck it, I'm sticking with the staff, or I may go to one other person. That's it. You know, this is my body. This is my paycheck. I have to make sure this shit is right, and I trust these people. Deshaun Watson decided to go to like 15, which is highly unusual for a football player to do.
Well, I mean,
Outside of the building.
everybody's hands are a little bit different, Tommy. You just don't understand. Like,
Well-
as a multi-million-dollar person, I want to make sure all my massages are completely different.
I understand that, TJ. You know what? I respect that. But if that's what your goal is the first place you go to Instagram to find a massage therapist?
Yes.
He was going to Instagram to
you
select him?
Yes.
Yes, dude.
That's where he found them. So he found, I think, 30, almost 30 women, female masseuses. And yeah. And next thing you know, fast forward, he has 22 sexual misconduct allegations or sexual assault on a few, I believe. The FBI investigated and the HPD, Houston Police Department, investigating currently still, as well as the NFL. But it seems like the NFL's is dying down because rumor is Roger Goodell sees no reason that he can suspend Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
So if he does get traded, he could possibly play this season. It's a possibility. But I don't think it is, because I think as soon as someone says, hey, Deshaun Watson, play football, Roger Goodell will step in and be like, and close that shit. But that leads us to where we are now.
Can I?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me just chime in here for a second. Number one, I have a really big, not love-hate, but I really am mad that it has to be this, because normally if a black man was getting investigated, it had already been raps. So the fact it's been questioned this long.
The fact it's lasted this long is shocking to me.
It makes me so mad that I'm like, damn it, they're being very fair this time. But
yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Very diligent. Like,
'Cause
what
I'm
the
like,
fuck, man?
y'all are actually giving a black man a chance, and I can't be mad at that.
I can't be mad at it.
I mean,
but as a Texans fan, I wish you would speed this shit up so he can get the fuck out of Houston immediately.
As I know, just from stories and stuff like that, I think these crimes are just hard to prove for what.
I mean, it's one of the. I fucking hate it, man, because I feel bad for a lot of these women. Like, it's a thing to where.
It's a lot of this one is he said.
A lot of it, but it's like, fuck, if it's 22 she's and one he, it's like, obviously, man, something went on here. Like, it's no way it couldn't have. But again, the technical, legal standings of it, it's like, gotta have that evidence, gotta have this, gotta have that.
Because you don't, it goes back to, and this doesn't work in every case, and this is not what I'm applying it to, but it's one of those tricky ones where it's like, where I do tend to have the tendency to lean on the side of, I'd rather there be a lot more incorrect than I'd like there to be, let me rephrase that. I'd like there to be an opportunity, where you have to proof out evidence, and if it's not able to be proofed out, I'd rather you be on the side of innocent rather than guilty.
It is, innocent until proven guilty.
And that doesn't normally apply.
No, and I hate to say it in this situation, but that is the statute of America. That is what it's supposed to be.
Because you don't want an avenue where, and I'm saying this very choosing because I really feel for these women, and I feel like
I do.
And I don't like undercut voices to be minored, but I also don't want a scenario where, of course, there's 22, right?
It was more.
Yeah, there's more, but
And they said it could be more that come out.
but
Chat saying that it'll probably come down to settling out of court, which means he probably won't face any punishment, though.
Yeah,
of course not.
It's what it's looking like, because the rumor is Goodell, the NFL kind of has a pipeline to the, criminal investigations.
Well, I mean,
and
like
all
the
that.
NFL knew about Gruden's emails months ago.
Right.
So they're always slow to
They're
react.
ahead of the game always. And the rumor is like the police investigation, they don't have enough, and
Didn't they know about? They saw the Ray Rice footage before like it was released to the public
yeah.
too.
Whoa, NFL. That's the one category we the domestic abuse and physical assault. Those get slid under the rug. That's easy.
It's been forever that's like they have a person specifically for that in the NFL. Like
They have a cleaner.
yeah, Deshaun Watson's situation was a little different.
I mean, I really feel like, there's some dude who comes up to you and is like, now, you could report this, or you could be homeless and your kid doesn't have food. I mean, it's just, like, you gonna take this punch, or you're
Take
gonna...
your choice. Yeah.
There's some NFL dude like back there. It's terrible, but domestic abuse is the one where I'm like, in the NFL, that's the one I know for a fact they're gonna get a pass on.
Right.
But it's very... Kareem Hunt's still playing. Tyreek Hill's fine. All these players.
All the fine. They gave him a nickname, the Cheetah. He got a nickname after that shit. After allegedly punching his fucking son and the 2-year-old son in the chest and hitting his pregnant wife, they gave him a nickname.
So that's what I'm like. But this one's very interesting because they're actually doing their. It feels like, at least on all fronts, it feels like they're doing their due diligence, right?
It does.
And I honestly thought this was gonna be one. If you want like my real guttural opinion, I never thought this man was gonna face punishment. I was just the reason
Really?
This feels like one of those out of court settlement situations.
It does. A lot of them, but yeah. It does.
It feels like this one of those out of court settlement situations just because of how the NFL navigates it. So I'm not really surprised by that. And I know that, like, literally, like, even if it wasn't right, you know that out of those 22, there are probably a fair bit of those women who will be like, yeah, fine, fuck it. Just give my cash flow, keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like, because there's varying degrees, there's tolerances. You don't know how their opinion and, how it affects them. But they're like, hey, you know what? Rather than, I mean, just thinking about it from an outsider looking in perspective.
Especially if they're based out of Houston.
Yeah, if they're based out of Houston. If you had the choice between justice or a paycheck, you might as well eat, right? So that's kind of the way I was thinking it was going to go. I don't think it's fair. I think that these women deserve to be recompensed and this man gets some punishment. But
not the world we live in.
But not in the world we live
not
in.
Even
And so
close.
I was like, most of these things end out in settlements, and that's just the tendency, unless it was like truly proven all the way through for all 22 instances, and it wasn't.
That's to be ironclad, yeah.
They would have need to have set up a video while they were giving Deshaun a massage or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there was, that's the whole thing. If there was one video or some more footage, I'm pretty sure this could have been a lot more of an easier open and shut. I know that Instagram messages, exchanges, and things of that nature between other individuals were leveraged.
Yeah.
But considering that he himself wasn't commonly like in those exchanges, or like he was in the exchanges, but he wasn't like saying or
There's
stating.
no incriminating things. Yeah,
So it makes it a lot tougher to put like that strong nail in the coffin.
It's really just one of those things to where it's like they've been investigating for a while, and it seems the rumor mill is not enough to just pin him. So it's kind of up in the air now. Like, what the hell? Like, Roger Goodell can do what the fuck he wants to do. So if he just so chooses to put him on the exempt list or say, no, you're suspended, he can do that regardless, just because of the bad look he put on the NFL. And if anything, that's what, worst come worst, that's what he would do.
So Chad's making a good point where they're saying that if Watson goes to Miami, they feel like he's going to slip up again, and this time there would be evidence.
Yeah. Thank you, chat, because I would like to go. We've been lingering on that for a while. Let's get into the trade shit. So here's the trade thing. So,
I don't think Miami's a thing.
I think it's absolute. I think it's
the betting odds favorite.
Because the owner himself wants Deshaun Watson. Personally, he wants Deshaun Watson. But, as does Carolina's. Both of these owners.
Carolina seemed the least likely, according to Vegas odds.
It does. That was before. I mean, but it's increasingly getting higher and higher.
Oh, wait, time out. There's betting on this?
Yes.
There's betting on this. There's no morals in betting. So the thing is, So he has a no trade clause, which he pretty much gets to choose where he wants to go. So the latest story was he's open to places. Initially, he wanted to go to the Jets before the draft. That was the spot he wanted to go. He wants to be in a big market to where he can do Instagram shit.
The Jets are a big market? Is it just because they're in New York?
It's just New York, yeah. So New York, Miami, and Carolina is his home. And we haven't had an official word that he's okay with Carolina. We just kind of assume it. Like, hey, look, your family's there. People who love you that won't judge you are there. Went to Clemson. That's right there. Like, that's the place you probably should be if you don't want to get hate or as much hate. So I would think that would be an option for him. But Miami is number one, which is stupid to me. Because if he goes to Miami, they're going to be the Texans of last season.
They're looking pretty bad.
They are.
Will Fuller's like, please, don't bring him back here.
Will Fuller's on IR. Like I told you. Didn't I call it? I told you. Yes, he's dude. If it was retire Will Fuller for himself because he's no good to anybody.
Those glass bones.
Oh, God.
Not okay.
What's more fragile than glass?
Will Fuller's bones.
Yes, that's what we'll go with. That is the new glass. Will Fuller. We're going to use that as a word now.
Yeah, I'm like.
Will Fuller's bones.
Yeah, it's bad.
Dude,
but
he's the worst. But the thing is, that's where he wants to go. That team will not be any better next season. They will get more wins with Deshaun Watson, sure. But it's not.
I think they traded the number 1 draft pick.
They did. It belongs to
Philly
now. So no, San Francisco. It belongs to San Francisco. So that's who they need to watch. If that's the case, my ideal hope is North Carolina. It's Carolina.
Yeah,
because they have ample fucking first draft picks. They got one from the Giants, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
they got Sam D.
Sam D is a fucking failure.
I don't know, man. He's been playing his ass off.
No, he has not. They benched him.
He's trying.
They benched him. Is he a millennial? Is he getting a participation trophy? No.
Everyone's gets a purpose. Just stop it. Don't get me started on that. That's for Thursday. That's for Thursday.
That is for Thursday.
Stop it.
Sam Darnold's done. That bubble popped. He's back to the old Sam Darnold, which he's trash, which I always thought he was trash. And thank God the world can finally see that he's trash. He's a backup. That's what Sam Darnold is.
That, I'm going to keep it $150 with you.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson in Miami is like you don't take someone on a certain list near playgrounds, right? Like you don't do dumb shit. like all I'm saying is why would you
put him in Miami?
Why would you let the devil go to the playground kind of thing?
Yeah, why would you?
It's his number one choice for a reason.
Of course.
TJ.
That's where he was flying everyone out of, I thought.
Yeah, that's where he takes all his Insta pics from. Like, that's his dream.
That's his
dream.
dream.
Live in Miami. And here's the thing with me that no one's talking about when it comes to regards to Deshaun Watson. Is Deshaun Watson going to be the same fucking player after all of this mentally? Is he still going to be able to do what he did in that shitty season in Houston?
I don't even know how he works out.
I am a Houston. He works out great. He does his job. I give him that much.
They still let him work out at the Texans?
Oh, he goes to practice every day, but he works separately. He does not work with the team. He's off to himself. It's a really weird situation.
Go hang out over there.
Yeah, it's fucking bizarre, dude.
Mom, Dad, but we want to play with him.
And he wants no part of anything Texans, but the fact he has to be there so he can get paid.
Is he showing up in Miami gear already?
No, not even Texans. Just strictly Nike's gear. Like, he has given every inch of this. Me taking another snap for the Houston Texans will never happen. I'm here to get paid until I get traded. That's all it is, and that's what it is. And the city of Houston's like, get the fuck out. Fine, great, super. I hope we get max value for you. That's all we want, but we want you gone because he sucks. And the thing is, look, and I wouldn't have been a part of this, but if he wouldn't have done that after all this bullshit that he put himself into, the city of Houston would have been behind him. They would have been home. They would have went against every woman that accused him because that's how crazy fucked up sports fandom.
There would have been
goes.
like an R. Kelly stand.
No. Best believe.
R. Kelly wishes he was an athlete because he would not be in jail right now.
Yeah, shit.
Well, yeah, no, he would have been because he did. Yeah.
Other stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I'm with you because the worst part about it is it don't really matter where he ends up. He gonna have plenty fans. I think that
They will forgive whatever place he ends up. They'll forgive him automatically,
especially if he starts winning.
Yeah,
I'm
which he
gonna
will. He's good.
I'm gonna go with the gut here. Carolina seems like it's very realistic to me, just because it's a good fit.
It's the best place for him to go.
And I think
It would
that-
automatically make them a Super Bowl contender.
because that's pretty much the stat line or the stat area they need.
Mm-hmm.
I also think Deshaun. I think my killer thing with Deshaun is that and to be honest, I haven't looked into it like that. But he
I
hasn't
have.
really been like dedicating other efforts to like make his PR look good. He's just been quiet.
So here's the thing: when
Were sports fans worse than Star Wars fans? Yes.
oh,
Yes.
absolutely far worse. Here's the
Because
thing.
look, time out.
Here's the thing with the PR. I can answer that question.
Let me get to that quick.
Okay.
So look, I ain't afraid of no goddamn Star Wars fans. Y'all know his keyboard. Fuck it. I don't give a damn. Bring it in my face. We'll see it. There are some big and see because sports mixes way too many groups together. Because you got like racist people love sports, big niggas love sports, all types of people love sports, and so if you piss them off, you make them mad, man, they're like fucking old back end water. Like I'm talking, they gonna hold on to their shit. So
yeah.
Star Wars fans, look, I'm gonna get hashtag to get mad at. I don't give a damn. Like, look,
Hey man, look, if we're comparing Star Wars fans to sports fans, run away, Star Wars fans.
I'm gonna
Sports
take the
fans are
nicer crew.
psychotic.
That might be the only time they win.
It would be the only time.
So I'd probably pick furries over Star Wars fans.
Really?
Over Star Wars fans?
Against sports fans?
Furries are just weird. They're
Yeah,
they're not
It
hurtful.
would freak you out
Stop
to the point
it.
to where you're like,
Stop
all
it.
right, I'm done. I'll leave now. Yeah, right.
King Chastisement is for the Thursday show.
That's true.
But no, man, my whole thing is like the fact they haven't like judging off of the AB situation where he got thrown the book at real quick.
Yeah.
The fact it hasn't happened yet means that I'm pretty much 100% sure it's gonna happen. Trade's gonna be fine. Yeah, Ben, I would go with Carolina just because of the winning potential. I don't think
Carolina also has more to offer. I
Yeah,
feel like
Mi-
Miami.
Way more. To
Miami
offer.
just doesn't have like
They
the
don't have
tools
shit,
to
man.
do
They
it.
don't. They
And
need
then they
so much work.
They literally had a chance to make a really good impact last season, and they decided to bench the player who was doing the work for them, aka Ryan Fitzpatrick, on his historic best season.
Yeah.
Dumbest shit I've still ever seen in my life.
They were trying to tank.
Yeah, for Tua. What's he done?
Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing. I don't want to. If it's a trade, you can keep fucking Tua. I
No,
don't
yeah,
want
that's
Tua.
part of it. That's
I know it would be part. He would be a part of Houston Texans. I don't want him. Keep that motherfucker away.
I don't have anything, like from a malicious perspective, I have nothing against Tua. You know what? Good
He
kid.
seems like a good guy.
Like,
yeah.
seems like a good guy.
I just don't want him on my football team.
I didn't get it from the get-go. But
Well, if TJ's right, you're getting Sam Darnold.
I damn sure don't want Sam fucking Darnold.
I think Sam Darnold would be a step up in your quarterback position.
Oh, absolutely.
But, I mean,
Tyler Heineke would be a step up in my
Or
yeah.
if the chat is right and Denver wins, then you get Teddy Bridgewater.
I swear
I
to
don't want Teddy Bridgewater.
God, I don't.
We already got Tyrod Taylor. What the fuck is the difference?
If y'all don't understand my like lack of brain knowledge of what happens with the Broncos, I literally
hate
forget
that
they're a
team.
team. I'm like,
It is the team I hate the most. I don't know why. I
Why?
despise the fucking. It's the team I despise the most,
in
and I don't know why.
in my other dream, I would actually this. I don't know if this would benefit. No, you'd be mad. I'd want young baby Kyler to make it down to the Texans, to have him be in living hell. The Cardinals will never do it because they're not stupid.
Oh.
But if we're talking about outlandish dreams, that's a personal one for me. But don't worry, Kyler. I'm talking about you and the matchups. But
Let me tell you something. A little slightly off subject. After watching that game, I hate to admit this.
he's playing good.
He's growing on me just a tad bit.
He's growing.
That is a fun team to watch.
They're good. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
Yeah,
that.
Texas Tech is a fun team to watch.
It really what it is. It's NFL's Texas Tech, absolutely.
Marcus, you've been on the backseat a little bit.
Yeah, what's your
so,
opinions?
I'd love to get your thoughts.
Well,
that punk ass Deshaun Watson.
So I don't know why Miami is so favored. Besides, he wants to go there,
That's the place he wants to go the most.
but they don't have anything to offer in a trade. They don't have great draft picks.
Well,
Their draft picks belong to.
But what do the Texans don't have? Not that bro.
Zero.
It's 0 and 0.
But they have Watson, which is 2.
He is their leverage. He is all they have, and so they have to make this deal perfection. Like people's jobs on the line from this one deal alone. Like this will define people's careers. One deal will do this, and if they fuck it up, look, man. As a Texans fan, and speaking for the rest of the fucking fan base, we are at a point to where like we don't know. We don't love this team. We like it. I mean,
I also don't get how super trades work. I've never understood that.
Because they're talking about that too. And
Yeah.
I don't. It's like buying players out and taking their picks. It's it's weird in the NFL compared to like the NBA and MLB.
I don't even get it in the NBA where it's like this is
confusing.
a 3-team trade where this one gets
Yeah,
this one.
if I see 3-team trade, I just cut to the bare bones. Who do we got? That's it. I
whip
don't
out
care
my
how we
calculator.
got them. Who do we got?
I'm like, I start to do calculations. I'm like, okay, so according to the triangular theory, Pythagorean theorem, excuse me,
Already lost me.
A squared plus B squared equals C
equals C
squared.
squared.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, sorry, go ahead.
The only thing that the chat is big on him going to Denver. I think Denver is still playing the Aaron Rodgers game.
That's exactly what they're playing. So, like, Denver was a front runner at first. His former teammate, Kareem Jackson, talks to him, said Denver was a place he wanted to go. I do think Denver is still in the running, but I think they are at the very bottom of the possibilities. But I think they're in it. They are in it because they don't have anything. Teddy Bridgewater is a journeyman. He's Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's Case Keenum. That's what he will always be.
Don't you ever put anybody on the same tier list as Ryan Fitzpatrick. That man's Jesus.
Fitzmagic.
He was a Houston Texans quarterback. I assure you, sir.
He's played everywhere.
He's not. Yeah, right.
I genuinely want him to hit all 32 teams.
I don't think he can.
Something I want also. At least
he
as a
can.
backup, just to say he did it. That's a Hall of Fame just for that. He would make the Hall of Fame.
You need to be an All-Pro to get into the Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a requirement.
that is a requirement.
Wait,
Sorry, time out. No, I'm not crazy. You have to be an All-Pro.
Yes, that's like the bottom tier requirement. Like,
really?
Like they're saying Tony
feel like
Romo probably won't get
he
in
won't.
because he doesn't have a ring.
He doesn't.
So the bottom tier requirement is that you at least need to be an
If
All-Pro.
you ain't got a ring, you gotta be an All Pro. Because Pro Bowl and All Pro,
Well,
if you
he went-
don't know, two completely different things. All Pro is what you want. Pro Bowl, anybody can fucking get. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's he never got
Well,
it. Tony Romo got All-Pro.
He ain't going to the Hall. Old Tony, maybe for broadcasting.
Maybe.
Yeah, hope for that. But yeah, no, man. Like, fuck this. As a Texans fan, this is what I'm just gonna lament. It's just brutal. It is brutal. It is truly the worst. I've been a football fan my entire life. This is the worst I have ever felt about my team. It made me hate football. Literally, not want to watch a snap of football. College, pros, high school, it doesn't matter. It made me hate the sport because this team has just fucked up shit to a point that I've never seen any other team fuck shit up.
Tommy
It's
was
one
over
guy.
at my place, like just for a couple minutes. Looked at the TV, saw because I watch all games.
Right. Yes, you do.
And he was like, "Why are you watching this game?" And that's not the first time he said that to me.
I don't wish it on anyone, man. I don't. I'm a fan, so it's just a thing I automatically, that's what I go to.
Yeah, I've literally been like, "Oh yeah, I was watching the Texans
I've
game,"
never
and you're
been
like,
more
"Why?"
disappointed in you in my life, mind you.
Hey man, I watch all the games, good and bad. But because I watch all the games, it's how my matchups are a lot more sharper than yours.
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, TJ. I wouldn't wish watching a Texans game with Davis fucking Mills as quarterback on anyone, not even my worst enemy.
I don't know, man. Well, there's some worse teams out there. I mean, y'all ain't losing.
Tell me, please, who they are.
Y'all ain't losing by 50.
The Dolphins.
Yeah, y'all ain't losing by 4 points.
We are, though. Did you not? Have you not seen us?
Like, did y'all not lose? Y'all haven't lost by 50, right?
No, they haven't lost by 50.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
the only thing we have in
the Jets are really bad. I was like, the
Well,
Jets.
it'll probably be better now that Zach Wilson is injured. That kid is fucking terrible. At least Davis Mills was better than him. We can give
But
that
at
to
the
him.
very least, New York New York is such a,
Great colors.
you know.
That's about
I'm
it.
certain. If I was in New York, before we get to the next subject, close this out. If I was in New York, I would. If I was born a Jets fan, I'd have a green jersey in there, but I'd have that blue and red jersey anytime I need
The Giants?
the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, absolutely. That would be my New York team. Absolutely.
I'm telling you right now.
the Patriots were roughshod over everyone for like 2 decades. That's the only problem.
Well, I know it's weird now because we're in the point where the Patriots are dead, and it's just like, and the Chiefs are dead, clearly. So it's like, okay, what next? Let me tell you something real quick. It would not.
It will not be
surprise
quick.
me. It wouldn't baffle me. And I'm sure you guys may have a debate on this. It would not baffle me if it was a Buffalo Bills Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl.
I don't want to wish that into existence, and I will not have this conversation any further. Stop it.
Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl.
I don't.
Marcos. Dallas Cowboys
Next subject.
Super Bowl. You guys love
We're
that.
like-
That's like catnip for you people.
We're like, so on next week's episode,
Yes.
we are going to be doing going through teams and just being like, are they a real threat? Are they not a real
That's
threat?
going to be really
Yeah,
easy and really quick. Yeah.
Frauds or not, then we'll keep it moving.
How about
Yeah.
this? Let's save ourselves some time right now. Houston, Texas, no.
They were not going to be on the
Fucking
list.
team.
They
And
weren't.
look-
They weren't going to be on the list.
And look, let me.
I was going to go
move
through
on-
like 10 teams, but yeah, go on.
Before we move on to the Pickems, as a Texans fan, and since we're on this subject, if you could allow me to just get a little bit off my chest.
This is the last 15 to 30 minutes of you getting it off your chest.
Are you a Texans fan, TJ?
No,
You
but
don't know how this shit feels.
I'm a Cowboys fan. We
No,
were 8-8.
I would love to be a Cowboys
I'm
fan.
just neutral
I would
all
love
the
to be
time.
a Cowboys fan with your 500 record of 8-8. I would love it. Because
Okay.
where we are now, where my team is now, you know what my number one wish is? That somehow Elon Musk buys a fucking football team and relocates them to Austin. Because I want
the bet-
nothing more than to get off the fucking Texans bandwagon. This bandwagon I've been on since I was born. So badly because this team
They
is
weren't
such...
around when you were born.
They were. Oilers. I was an Oilers
It's a
fan.
different thing. They're the Titans now.
Texans football. We'll
Okay.
put it that way. So, fuck them.
Houston
by the way.
football.
Yeah, right. Fuck the Ghost Oilers. But no, nothing more I would want than to jump off this bandwagon my father put me on, courtesy to Earl Campbell, the king. And it's just, I want to leave. I'm in a relationship where I want a divorce, but he pays for everything, TJ. He pays for everything. I don't know what to do. I need to get the fuck out of here. He's just a shitty boyfriend.
There's literally
He's a
another
terrible
Texas team.
fiancé.
There's a whole ass.
No, the only alternative I have is the fucking Cowboys, and I will never do that.
We take different sorts of heartbreak.
You do. Normal heartbreak. Not abnormal heartbreak. Not cult heartbreak.
I don't know, man.
I
You've never really gone
haven't-
8-8 for as long as we have. It's like it's kind of
Bill
heartbreaking.
O'Brien was our
I have a
coach.
dagger.
We went 500 or barely above plenty of times.
I'm sorry, Tommy. I have a knife right now, and I just
Okay.
have to stab you with it.
Please. What is this? I can't read that. God damn it!
Take a lap. Who's taking a lap?
I was
They
actually
were
going to skip that this
only
week. We went super long on these
Why
two
did you
subjects.
do that? You didn't have to do that, Marco.
I was actually going to go
That is
there.
all I have.
was
Those
gonna-
Strohs are all I have. Oh my God.
Tommy, going to get him a Dak jersey. That's what the chat's saying.
I'm okay with that. I love Dak Prescott. I'm good with that.
Yeah, most people are a Dak fan. They just don't like the Cowboys.
That's it. That's what I am. I fucking love Dak Prescott.
Because Dak's a nice guy.
He's a
Yeah.
great guy. I wish
It's
he
actually
was-
like
and he doesn't assault massage therapists. Look, here's the thing. Like, I love Dak. I wish he was our quarterback with a completely different team and coach and owner. But the fact of the matter is he's not. You just showed me that shit, which was all I had to make my day good.
It's one game. The World Series is 7 games.
I know,
Yeah, but I mean-
Marcos. And I expect, to be fair, I expected them to lose this one. They played hard.
It's the 5th. Maybe they'll come back.
They won't. It's a good team. They're great. I believe in them. It's going to be a close series. But if you let Atlanta win Astros, I will be highly upset. But you know what? You're not the Texans. You're not a piece of shit team. Rockets, I give you credit. You're nothing. You are in last place right now, which granted it's only been 3 games. But still, I see you being in last place. But you know what? Hey, you made a great draft pick. We have a future. We have a face of that franchise. What face of the franchise does the Texans have? Can someone help me?
Danny Amendola.
If that is your answer, if that is your general,
My thought was like, fuck, I keep on forgetting he's still there.
you don't know any. Yeah, you don't know any Texans besides Deshaun Watson, the big ones. You know
Danny
none of
Amendola.
them.
He's right there, dude.
It's the only one he knows. That's why he's saying it.
I liked him on the
one.
Patriots.
I've never seen a team with 0 star power and a fucking 70% turnover rate to where your quarterback, your star quarterback wants to leave. Your star defensive end was JJ Watt, a 3-4-time All-Pro Defensive Player of the Year. Boom. He wants to leave. One of the best wide receivers in the game wants to leave. And a shitload of players in between want to leave. As a fan, what do you do with that? This is advice. This is advice from you two. What do I do?
Have a backup team like I do.
Yeah.
That's your Nike. Hey,
But it's not the same.
it's not the same. But you learn to just.
You know how
My
like when you-
backup team was Pittsburgh.
this
so
is a
it's not
very
great.
terrible
Yeah.
like analogy. It's
Yeah.
just the only one I got right now. It's like when you can't do heroin anymore, you do ketamine.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What now?
You can't do heroin anymore, you do ketamine, and then you just start weaning it off.
Okay.
This is why I like fantasy.
Who's my ketamine though? Like the
Cowboys.
Cowboys? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. I'll take it. I'll take it.
See, to me, fantasy helps alleviate a lot of pains because there's a period where I was like, yeah, Cowboys are going to go 8-8. At least I can get excited about all the other games happening in the league.
You motherfuckers can get excited about the playoffs right now.
Yeah,
You can get hyped about that today.
will not until I'm in week 16.
If the playoffs were today, we'd be playing the Rams, and I wouldn't be feeling very
Oh
confident.
no, you'd probably lose that one. But it ain't today.
By the way, only
You still
one
got
team
time
gets a
left.
bye week now with the new playoff
Oh
system.
yeah, with that shit. The Rams would probably get it right in the NFC.
No, right now the Cardinals would get it. They're undefeated.
Yeah,
that
Cardinals
was
are like taking it
Fuckers.
by
That's
strides.
such a fugazi undefeated though.
And I don't want a Cowboys bye week.
One thing I did love about that
Would you rather play the Rams? Would you rather play the Bucks? Would you rather play
either one? Yeah.
Would you rather play the Green Bay Packers?
Neither.
Yes.
I feel like that's
Still a
your best
catch.
bet. I think you could actually beat them this time.
Aaron Rodgers would probably be like, this one's for y'all. I hate this team anyway.
That's what I'm saying. His
yes, I'll
heart's
take-
not even in it anymore. So yeah, you guys would win that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go against fucking Super Saiyan playoff teams like we've got coming
the
up.
NFC, man, what the fuck?
I have no idea.
That was the
I
joke.
have no idea what the fuck we're gonna do.
That was the joke conference in the NFL. And
I
now
do-
that's the conference.
The thing is, I know that
Every time I see a tier list, it's just NFC teams in the top 4.
That's all it should be.
we're snapped right now, baby.
Weird, yeah. I'm not used to that.
Well, I
Well, it's
don't.
because the AFC teams keep eating each other. Because it was the Bills for the long time.
Yeah, and
Then it was,
they're cannibalizing the shit out of each other.
then it was the Ravens for like a week. And then it's
I couldn't tell you who's going to be in like the AFC championship.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But I don't. I know you had. I don't like to necessarily just holistically cut out a subject. But what we can do is quickly, one sentence. Player of note. Either one.
okay. For take a lap, it would be Patrick Mahomes right now. He's throwing nothing but interceptions.
I don't know why I got him mixed up with Dak Prescott. Biracial.
Dak,
Yeah,
didn't,
okay. Here we go.
Dak didn't play last week.
Two different mixed guys. Go ahead.
I'm right there with you. That was my vote. If you want me to switch it up,
Really?
yeah, Patty Mahomes.
He's looking bad, but it's just like, I don't feel it's his fault.
It's not necessarily his fault,
Yeah.
but the problem is that he's making mistakes to compensate for the defense's fault, and it's just exacerbating everything. Where it's
Hero
just
ball.
like,
Yeah, trying to play that hero ball. You will fail
Fine.
almost every time.
If you want me to pick another pick, the Seahawks. I don't know what y'all are doing.
I don't know what they are.
Yeah, you don't have rest. That doesn't mean you just collapse. You have enough players to be like.
That's literally what they will do.
Yeah, but but I think they'd still be losing with rest because the Seahawks find weird ways to lose. And games that they should win, they don't. Games that they shouldn't win, they do. But yeah, no, Patty Mahomes, I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, no, I'm going with Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry. Yeah, Lamar Jackson. I hyped the fuck up, and no. No. I think he's finally starting to settle into that middle spot to where he just is what he is. Passes up the middle to Mark Andrews.
I think he was just exhausted at this point. Like, he's literally been carrying the team.
He is, and I give him that credit, but he's not that guy. He ain't. And
but the Bengals are really good, too. Like, I don't want to fault them. Bengals are pretty good.
The Bengals are we're going to get to that in the other one. Yeah, but yeah, man, I feel like he made me look bad, so fuck him. That is so yeah, Lamar Jackson, I'm sorry, take a lap.
Next up.
The Bucs exposed the Chiefs' offense. Ever since the Super Bowl defenses have taken advantage of the Bucs' strategy, Andy Reid refuses to modify.
He's not he doesn't modify shit. But the thing is, with Andy Reid, he doesn't have to. His shit's worked for decades. Like, that strategy, his offensive coaching has worked more often than it hasn't.
Yeah.
The only issue was he made it far, but he never made it to the show, and now he had Patrick Mahomes. He finally had his quarterback to just completely fulfill his vision, and they did it. They went to the Super Bowl twice, won one. But when you don't have a fucking defense, this is what happens.
On the other side of the gold stars for this week, I'm going to give it to... So I've been super wrong twice. This will be the second time about NFL players. The first one was C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey. I didn't think he was going to be a good running back in the NFL. When I saw it... Well, I saw his combine thing, and he only put up 225 7 times, and I was like, that's not great for an NFL athlete. I know he's a running back, but still.
Everyone else is like, yeah, he's got some speed. Marcus is like, man, that form sucks.
And he is white. Yeah. He is. He's got a lot stacked against him.
And the second time I was wrong is my gold star of the week. It's Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase is playing.
Fuck you. That was mine. Well,
then how about you go up? Y'all two go at the same time.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude was like, what, 165, 150 when he was at the combine this year?
Yeah, and during training camp, couldn't catch a ball. Couldn't catch shit. And that's what people were super concerned. Like, oh, this dude can't catch a ball. Like,
literally thought he was going to get broken in half on a route, post route one point. But no, this dude is breaking records for them.
He's the offensive rookie of the year already.
For sure.
Already. I don't know if you've seen the numbers. It's not even close. As far as like rookie wide receivers in general, he's up there anyways. But rookie wide receivers, he's ahead like fucking damn near 200 yards.
Well,
receiving,
Jamar,
so it's not even close. Yeah.
Him and Burrow might be the best tandem, like one-on-one tandem in all of the NFL.
And the thing about that, which I love, in which it baffles me that no fucking NFL GM, which makes me think any three of us could easily be an NFL GM.
Yes.
Why have you?
Well, I would have passed on C-Mac. So
why did why has no one decided, hey, this rookie quarterback we got out of college, maybe we should get his number one wide receiver and draft him and just see how it works. You know, they have a connection. Maybe that'll translate to the NFL.
Only other time I've seen that happen is the Browns took Colt McCoy and Jordan Shipley.
It's Colt McCoy. It's too long. I'm sorry. It's too Longhorns. No.
That's all the Big 12 does.
One of the best college football teams of all time. Yeah, give me that quarterback and that number one receiver, and let's see what we can do. And that's exactly what Cincinnati did. And they, to me, are the most shocking team of this season thus far. Even if they lose out the rest of these games, to me, it's like...
I don't think they are.
They're not, because it's just like, I love Joe Burrow first and foremost, and I love Jamar Chase, and it's just like, yeah, how about more of you decide to do that? Like, if you have a quarterback prospect in the draft and his number one wide receiver in the same draft, or a draft coming up, how about we try to put them together? Because it is a connection that is already there. It's like muscle memory. Do that. That is smart, NFL. You dumb motherfuckers. Like, sometimes it just baffles me. Just the shit that they do. Like, this should have been done years ago. But it's done now, and fucking Jamar Chase is on pace at the moment to be one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Well, he is now, but it's like
we'll see
long term. Yeah,
I'm gonna let the nigga cook. But for me, honorable mention, real quick. I was gonna say Mike Evans because I feel like that man has
giving away the ball.
No, I think he's been playing hurt like ever since last year. He looks like he gets tackled and he has to take like 2 plays off, but he's still been producing numbers. And especially after this last game, he literally got like I think it was 2 touchdowns, like fuck ton of yards. Left for the second half because he was hurt. Like he was just, like, or he was feeling stung. So he was like, all right, I gotta go. But my actual throw is for Khalil Herbert. You know, even though the Bears are in a really shitty spot, he's done a great job kind of rising to the occasion, putting up back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken, 100-yard games, and, you know, filling it, like, considering he was third on the depth chart,
which is crazy,
going from third to being the starter.
The guy, yeah.
Like, that's a really impressive leap. And I do think that in any other situation that wasn't the Bears offense, because no one knows what the fuck's going on there.
Matt Nagy.
I think he'd be crushing it. God,
that team needs a new fucking coach, man. I don't know a team that needs a new coach besides the Texans.
Yeah, I was like,
more than Chicago, dude. Like, my God, you have pieces, and
the
you
Raiders
don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah, I feel like they're doing great by themselves. Minus Gruden, they're like, okay, yeah.
I know they have a new interim coach, but I just like
interim coaches aren't real coaches. They're just
I like to imagine they're just varsity blues, you know.
They're placeholders, is what they are. Yeah,
like Derek Carr is out there calling plays.
I feel like that's how it's going.
Derek Carr, what was it? I think there was like this one post where Derek Carr straight up said he was like, "Hey, no one's gonna care about our feelings unless we win." So he was like, plain and simple, we can't lose because our feelings are hurt.
The smartest thing that Carr has ever said.
But yeah, I'm super excited to get into these picks. I know we'll kind of burn through them, but before I get into these picks, I will like to say, and this is Taylor talking time. So
okay,
this is Taylor talking. This is me. This is me and you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Me? Whoa! What the fuck did that come from? What do you mean?
I have been sitting here taking your shit. For the last week, I was sitting here taking.
You're like a brother to me, TJ.
I know, but what I meant by that was, look, I have on 2 points. Have I never felt more firm on that you challenged? Number one, I've been letting the Kyler Murray shit slide for way too goddamn long, motherfucker. This man is still the only undefeated team, and whether you like it or not, you have to say, I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not.
Right.
He's putting up some goddamn great numbers, and I don't even like the Cardinals. They're just a fun team to watch. Mm-hmm. So get your negative Nancy ass down. I don't give a fuck if he's... No! It's my time. I don't care if it's casino time.
Real quick, TJ. Real quick.
He's great. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you'll like this. So I never watched them play until they played the Texans. That was my first time watching the unit. He's grown on me, and I actually kind of, sort of like Kyler Murray.
Great.
Baker Mayfield can still suck a dick.
I will not fight. I will not fight for Baker.
This is a perfect segue to our first pick'em.
Thank you.
Because I actually think it's the best match of the entire week.
Oh,
it's the best Thursday matchup probably since the Bucs versus the Cowboys.
Yeah, it is.
I'll save my second quell for when you get to it.
Yeah, I will definitely be tuning into this one.
The Packers versus the Cardinals is the first choice.
That is tough as shit.
I'm going with the Cardinals.
I'm going with the Cards, man.
Going with the Cardinals.
See, I'm on board now. I still wish you would have chosen a better choice than going to Oklahoma. Which is, Southern Texas, Oklahoma. It's the same.
Northern
place.
Texas.
Northern
Your directions
Texas.
are not great.
I'm sorry. Yeah, because I apologize. I am so sorry, Texas. I did not want to put that evil on you.
You sent him to Mexico.
He should go. He might learn something. He ain't great, but he's getting it done.
Other than
Great slider. I give him that.
what was the spread on that?
What's the point spread? Let me look it up.
Or no, like
we really
no. I meant like the spread for us. Like
Oh, all of us picked the Cardinals is what it's looking like.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
I don't think. I mean, I'm not
That
picking
one could go. I could see that one being. God,
I would not be mad if it went the
Look,
other way. Like
they
I'd
had
be
I
due
like,
would be
for a
mad if it
loss.
went the other way.
actually wait, yeah. It's
You
the
know
Packers.
what? Switch mine. Switch mine. We need one at least to go there. Because they are due for a loss, and I want them to get at least one loss because undefeated teams never succeed.
Good. I don't want them to succeed.
I need them.
I
to
just
lose
want them to
one.
do.
I need less competition.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, give me Packers on that one.
Next up.
The next game would be all the games kind of here not as exciting. The Panthers versus the Falcons.
Oh God, I'm not watching that.
Is CMC back yet?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take Falcons on that one.
No one knows what happens over there in Falcon Land.
Yeah, is Christian McCaffrey back?
I don't think it matters. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he ain't Derrick Henry. I'm taking the Falcons too.
I mean, do the
He's good.
Panthers
He's
have
very
anything that could like resemble a team anymore? Like it's like once they lost to the Cowboys, they'll
good. Darnold, just, look, man, Darnold fell off the cliff as we knew he would do.
I've never seen a
'cause
team
it's-
just crumble after a
It's
loss.
fucking Sam Darnold. Like, I don't know what made you think he was going to be a guy.
Trayvon
But
Diggs got an interception and it just changed their life.
yeah,
I wasn't expecting them to be great. I was just expecting them to be about a 500 team, but right now
they
it's
were
like,
for the first 3 games. Now they're shit, as they should be, with a quarterback
but
like
the Falcons
Sam Darnold.
aren't great either.
Oh, they are terrible, man. That is a team that Atlanta and Pittsburgh desperately need new quarterbacks. Desperately. And so I don't know what those 2 organizations are going to do about that, but they need to try to make a plan.
What if the Panthers get Deshaun Watson this week?
I would love that. That makes him very fucking scary.
That's a very scary
That makes him incredibly scary.
breakout for that one.
I would looks like
And they got that draft capital.
you
that
picked
we
the
like.
Panthers and everybody else picked the Falcons.
I picked the Falcons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I picked the Falcons.
Literally was
Yeah, you
like,
did. Everyone
yeah,
picked the
I was like, I
Falcons.
picked the Falcons.
Changed.
Sam Darnold is trash.
I feel like maybe some of my picks
have.
have been internally I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. He might have fucked up a couple times. And
Maybe you're sabotaging.
You
Why
should
should
be-
we? Yeah, why
you
would
should be number 1 team.
Go ahead.
You had the best luck, and then you dropped it. Let's see how you'll drop it on the next one. Titans versus Colts.
I'm riding with the Colts, baby.
Really?
I am, first of all,
Proud of you.
no, shut up. You don't believe in the Titans.
I don't believe in any. I hate both of these teams with a passion. So yeah, no.
But this is my second team where I got to give you shit on. If you guys go back and watch the last show, I want you to harp on how stern this man was on KC and how Derrick Henry couldn't carry a team. He was preaching from the mountaintops that Derrick Henry was not enough. And guess what? You're right. Derrick Henry was not the reason they won the game. The Titans are just a better team. And they showcased it.
They lost against the Jets. I'm going with the Colts. I refuse. Look, I don't give a flying fuck. I will never go for the goddamn Ghost Oilers. Those pieces of shit ruin my city, ruin my team, and they can rot in hell.
I'm switching my vote. I'm going with the Titans.
Okay.
You're doing that out of spite.
Yes, 100%.
That's fine.
100%. The moment you sided with me, I was like, nope, Derrick Henry's running for 100.
Oh no, Derrick Henry's running for 160. That doesn't matter.
I'm good.
I think it does.
It does.
What's the split?
I believe that I don't believe this at all, but I have to hope Carson Wentz can just throw up a ball.
You
or
literally
two.
said Carson Wentz was useless last
He
week.
is absolutely useless.
He's
but
actually garbage. But Jonathan
I like
Taylor
Pittman.
is fine.
I do like Jonathan Taylor and I like Pittman, so
Have
those
Pittman
two
in.
can maybe do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The split is right now. Tommy's odd man out, and I don't know what Sam's picks are. He made them.
He's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He usually comes out at the Pickems, so.
Yeah.
he does.
How does he know that?
I don't know. It's weird.
Actually, he probably hear us.
it's creepy. Actually, why do you do this?
Very silent, and then you come out.
It's ominous.
Every time
Yeah, right.
I'm like, are you okay? Like, scared.
Next one should be easy. I mean, it's hard because it's the
Right.
AFC and anything can happen apparently. But it's the Bills at the Dolphins.
Oh, Bills.
Why is this a
Come
conversation?
on. Y'all about to say you should
shouldn't
have
even ask that.
automatically picked that one.
You know who I'm picking.
The Dolphins are a shit show.
Yeah.
And Hard Rock is a terrible stadium. But yeah, go ahead.
What if they get Deshaun? No, I'm playing.
Oh, they'll still be shit. That's the thing. That's why, like, if I'm Carolina, I'm all about that because that makes me a fucking contender immediately compared to the Dolphins, where they still need like 3 years
Okay, this next
with
one.
no picks.
This next one's just as easy. Bengals at Jets.
Oh, Bengals, man.
I don't know. The Jets apparently just win
Their
against.
quarterback's better now because Zach Wilson's hurt and they got a backup in who did better than Zach Wilson, which is not hard to do.
You know what? I'm kidding. No, I'm not picking the Jets. No.
I was like, this
yeah,
is
no,
bold.
don't you dare. Yeah.
That's the boldest pick.
You are 3 games behind Sam right now.
Yeah, I'm keeping.
As long
I'm
as
keeping
as
Stern.
long as Sam doesn't win, I don't care who else in this group wins.
Sam, you know
He
what?
can't win.
I will give Sam a lot of credit because it takes a lot for swallowing of pride when it comes to football and Raiders fans, and he's executed very strategic decisions, and that's why he's in the lead. So to pass him, I will feel genuinely happy. Next.
The man is my arch nemesis and best friend. I don't know how that works, but it's that's what he is.
So
but I want him to lose.
Who's the
I want
joke?
him to have a great life, but lose today.
Who's the best? Who's the Joker? Who's Batman?
Batman. He's absolutely the Joker.
Next one.
The next game, this one is a bit of a toss-up. Both teams are kind of hard to gauge right now. It's the Browns and the Steelers.
Actually, wow.
Those teams to me are on the same
You
level.
slowed me down because I was
Yeah.
like, how do I process these teams? I love Mike Tomlin so much,
did.
and so it hurts to
Did you
pick
hear
against
his
him.
answer
Yeah,
to
it was so funny.
It was the best answer
About
I've
whether he's
ever
going to
heard.
USC or not?
Yeah, I've never
He's like,
heard
never
Coach-
say never, but never.
Yeah. Don't ever ask me that question again. This will be the first and last time.
He was
I
like,
answer
yeah,
that
he
question.
put on. He was like, I think y'all need to remember. Do not forget.
Yeah, do you ask Sean Payton these questions?
Leave
Like,
me alone.
Yeah, God, I love that man. Yeah.
I'm rocking with the Browns. I don't know why. I'm usually lean towards the Browns. I think Case Keenum might not be in, but
Oh, is Case starting?
Yeah, I think Baker's out for a while.
oh yeah.
Case. I'm rolling with Browns because Case is a better quarterback than that bitch Baker Mayfield. I tell you what, I am liking though that the do you realize that Tom Brady has almost the exact same amount of advertisements as Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, but
How the fuck is that a thing?
Tom Brady didn't do commercials for a
He
long
never
time.
did it for
Yeah.
he's Fun Tom now, so yeah, he's doing commercials like crazy. But the
She has her own
fact
sitcom,
that
basically.
Baker Mayfield has that many commercials is insulting.
It is.
It is so
problem.
insulting to
I mean,
me.
at this point in time, if you have a commercial, you're outside of Tom, you're probably a bad quarterback.
Who else?
Patrick is not doing great.
Matty Ice has one.
Matty Ice.
And Rodgers is still doing okay.
I forgot Aaron Rodgers
Yeah,
has
he's
him.
on State Farm also. So it's kind of
His
even.
long ass hair. Weird.
Oh, no. Raising Cane's had
Raising Cane's has commercials now.
It had Spencer Rattler as their spokesperson. And
So,
we see how
so
that
I
worked
think
out.
I was right by saying if you have a commercial, you're probably not great.
You won. You won that one.
Raising Cane's
Spencer
not very
Rattler
happy
did it
right
for
now.
you. Yeah.
But go ahead.
This game is also a toss-up for the same garbage reason. Eagles at Lions.
Oh, Eagles.
I will never,
He hates Jared Goff.
ever.
Are you loving this season?
Yes. Fuck
It is
Jared
great.
Goff.
I hate Jared Goff as well.
He's just look. I don't. No Eagle. I hate the.
I love the Eagles.
I've never been.
You don't like either of these teams, right?
I really don't.
It's like the Colts and Titans for me. Yeah, like,
I don't like the Eagles.
why? Why? I don't get it. Why is this hate for the Eagles?
Because they beat up Santa Claus.
Yeah, that should make you like them. That's
They're also
off the
our
wall
rivals,
shit.
So
Yeah, there's that.
What did they do?
they're our rivals.
They're super obnoxious fans.
Oh, you guys are Cowboys fans. I forgot about that.
So I can't pick them.
Yeah, I get it.
It's my worst enemy and my worst enemy, so I don't know. Marco, who are you
choice.
picking?
I'm picking the Lions just because I like the coach's moxie, and I feel like the
I
Eagles
like
are beatable.
that coach.
Yeah,
He
Campbell.
ain't gonna win shit, but I like him, man. Like he's setting his culture. Like he has his culture down. They ain't winning shit, but his culture's being set.
The Lions.
Whoa. You picked the Lions.
I'll swallow my pride.
Did you really pick the
I'll
Lions?
swallow my pride this once.
Ooh.
And I know
I'm not picking the Lions ever.
And the real reason is that whoever picks the Lions, this is a self-sabotaging move basically, because I know Jared Goff's gonna lose.
Jared
Goff
is.
finds ways to lose.
He's a loser. That's what happened.
He was like, I have a chip on my shoulder going into the game. No, you don't. You suck.
What
There's
chip?
Which chip? They let you go because you're garbage.
Yeah.
Next. Oh, actually, what's the split there? Or what did you pick? Oh, you picked the Lions. Never
It's
mind.
2 Lions, 1 Eagle. Like I said,
Sammy didn't
You
pick
picked
the
the Lions too?
I said I like the coach's moxie, and I feel like the Eagles
The
are beatable.
coach is not on the field though. His team sucks. They are terrible. They are goddamn bad. Like
This is a heart pick. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, because you can't pick the goddamn Eagles. I feel
No,
bad
I
for
mean,
you
I
guys,
I
man.
actually like the Eagles on the behalf of liking Jordan. So by the cognitive
It's not good enough
associative
I
property,
like Jalen Hurts. I like him. He ain't
No,
great.
I don't like there was a
He's
point in
Case
time.
Keenum.
There was a point in time where Eagles fans were on the Carson Wave train, and I cannot ride with you if you were on the Carson Wentz train.
Well, it was their quarterback. They had to be.
No.
they were literally saying, I remember those days. They were like, Carson Wentz is going to achieve more than Dak, and now I get to laugh at them.
Yeah, that was a bad
Hey,
take.
look, you want to know the reason why I like Carson Wentz now is because he's so terrible
Get the
that
fuck outta
he
here.
gives Jonathan Taylor the
I
ball.
want Carson Wentz's ankles to break beyond.
They're already
recognition.
broken. I don't know. He's playing
I
on.
want someone to finish the fucking job. Get him the fuck out of here. He's in my division now, and fuck him. Hate him. Let's go.
Speaking of hate, on next week's Murder, we have the Rams versus the Texans.
Can we do point spreads on this one? Because we already know who's going to win. Can we do point spreads?
Every week, it's like the Texans versus Super Boss, dude.
No, literally. You want to hear something funny?
Do?
The first 5 weeks, we faced the top 5 defenses.
Yeah, I'm
How
like,
unlucky is that shit?
it's literally like the Texans
So
versus
the first
Royals, dude.
5 weeks, you played the top 5
top
defenses.
5 defenses.
And then you played the Cardinals.
which is just the top team. Yes, top offense. So
Yeah, that's
can't win for losing.
That's a roughie.
But when you have a thick-necked bitch like Davis Mills as your quarterback, you're not going to make much headway. So Tyrod Taylor is supposed to start this one, I believe, or next one.
Does that matter?
No.
That's just who
It's
you're
just
feeding.
it's just gonna adjust the point.
That's just who
spread.
you're feeding to Aaron Donald now.
That's it. Oh no, they're not gonna do that. They like Tyrod. They like Tyrod, so he will not play. It will be Davis Mills because he deserves those hits.
Yeah, Coach
Let's hit him enough so he just doesn't want to
Chaplin
play
came in a
football.
robe. We're coming for a sacrifice.
Yes, that's how he operates. And Davis Mills is a sacrifice.
Oh God. Next.
So Rams all around, and
Yeah.
and hopefully
this a
Texans.
conversation now?
Yeah, hopefully
Ra-
Texans don't lose by
Rams are
anything
gonna literally
less than 20.
curb stomp these dumb.
Oh, it's gonna
On
be
the point
ridiculous.
spread, I would probably say they win.
I'm going 34-7.
34.
Yeah, man, let's do that. 34. Oh, you are so kind. I'm going 56-3.
Damn.
Yeah.
They probably would stop trying.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. They'll have sympathy. I'll
Yeah.
go 42-3. They're not going to score a touchdown. 3. Yeah. We might get a
I'll
field
go.
goal.
I'm gonna split the difference and go like 35-3.
Good. I can respect that. And did you have them scoring a touchdown?
Yeah, 34-7.
3. Change the 7 to 3.
No, 30.
No, listen to me. Listen, I know this team. TJ.
34-7.
God bless you. Go ahead.
34-7.
They would appreciate
I'm
that.
a betting man.
49ers versus the Bears.
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Bears, actually. I
going
don't
49ers,
I don't know what
man.
the 49ers are doing.
I know they got Jimmy Garoppolo doing something. So they got us. They still have.
I'm very confused with the 49ers.
I don't know what's happening. With
It's not that
them.
I trust the Bears. I don't.
No, they're
it's just
trash.
that I don't know what's happening. I literally, like, if you'd ask me, like, oh, I have pros and cons for every team, I look
Yeah.
at the 49ers, and it's just a giant question mark. It's like you're
Defense
picking
is still
random.
Okay. Not
Eli
great.
Mitchell's doing great. That's all I know.
Yeah, true. But Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't trust. You never know if Trey Lance is popping in or not.
What about you, Marco? What's your pick?
Well, the Bears aren't winning the North, so I was wrong about that bold pick at the beginning of the year.
Matt Nagy in your mind.
But the 49ers are not playing great this year. Didn't they lose? They lost to the Colts, who you said they were going to beat.
I thought they would.
That was another bad take you had.
They didn't lose by much. Jesus, it wasn't a blowout. They're about the same team, to be honest.
Next one is also a murder. The Pats at the Chargers.
I don't think that's a murder at all.
The Pats are very confusing.
Mac Jones seems to have found something. I don't think it's something good enough to beat the Chargers, but the Chargers
are kind of like the top.
Coming off a loss, I feel like they could
But
be
you know what?
dangerous.
This is, again, one of those cases where I'm automatically discounting the Chargers, and they did nothing wrong.
No,
Chargers.
it's automatic in our heads, man.
I was
It's
like, why am I
crazy.
discounting the Chargers?
Yeah.
Because they have 5 fans in all of the country.
Literally 4. They have 4. Yeah, no. Like, it's
I actually
a team
remember
that should be here.
when the team moved, there was a dude that dressed up like Bolt Guy, and they didn't let him in the stadium. And then he was like, "You've lost a fan today, sir." Like when they moved from San Diego, and I'm like, "Great, you lost one of your 5 fans."
I mean, when they were in San Diego, they were fine. Like, they were off in this little corner of America.
Yeah, Bolt
by
Man drove
themselves.
from San Diego down to L.A. to watch that game.
Oh, God, that team needs to relocate, man. Like I said, I would love to have them here. Change the name because Chargers is terrible, but like we would support them, we would love them. I'd have a Justin Herbert jersey.
That would mean if they played here in Austin, that means Sam, could you see them play the Raiders once a week? Once a year.
That would be glorious. We would have one fist fight a year. But we'd be friends afterwards. It's fine. That's how close this friend group is. We can have a battle royale and still be friends at the end of it.
So picks, I'm picking Chargers.
Yeah,
Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers.
Okay. Chad has picked the Pats.
Why? For what though?
I don't know. I guess
Can someone on the chat give me a reason as to why?
I mean, I don't know.
Like,
I will say the Pats have almost beat the Bugs. Like, you know,
almost. Did you ever hear that term? Almost doesn't count. And plus, it's the NFL. It's a lot of almost.
they threw up 54 points.
The Texans almost beat a couple of teams, and that shit is a fucking Pop Warner team up against NFL players.
Damn, I haven't heard that term in years. It's like it's
what it is.
And me sitting here like, what?
Yeah,
Pop Warner doesn't exist in Texas, though. We play tackle football from birth.
we do.
Next up,
Next one is kind of a toss-up. Jags at Seahawks.
Russ ain't still back.
Man, that's tough. You wouldn't think this would.
I'm going Jags.
Yeah, like 4 weeks ago, this would not have been a tough choice. But as of now,
I don't know what to think about.
I
that
don't know
team.
what to make.
Yeah,
of
4 weeks
any
ago
of
we
these
thought the
teams.
Seahawks might still win the NFC West. Now they're
Yeah,
Russ was in the running.
Russ was my fantasy quarterback, and I had to get rid of him. Shit, man.
Man, Russ going down might have killed your fantasy team, is what.
My fantasy. Yeah, that shit's on life support.
I just need to pay attention more.
Mac Jones is my quarterback now, if that tells you anything. And plus, I have like a bunch of Chiefs, which, yeah. So I'm going with Jags, man.
I still pick the Seahawks just because I don't know. Pete Carroll could probably make a better.
He's definitely a better coach than Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
And they have a better quarterback than Seattle does. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a tough one. Is that one of those like London games that's early in the morning?
No, this is a 3:00 game.
I'm not watching that. Is that going to be broadcast anywhere? So I can
I'm sure
avoid
it's
it.
like Fox. No, it sounds like a CBS game.
That's a CBS game.
Yeah.
It's a CBS game.
Speaking of Fox
Wait,
games,
who did he pick?
Who?
I picked the Jags.
I'm the only odd man out to pick the
Yeah,
Seahawks.
Fuck.
It's going to be tough.
Next.
Bucks versus Saints.
Stop doing this.
Come on, Bucks. Yeah. Jameis.
I love Jamie's. I love Jamie's.
don't
Like
know
with the bottom,
why.
the core of my being. I love Jamie's.
don't know why.
I'm not betting against the team that I've said every week, and I'll say it again. That has a cheat code and has 4 wideout ones. Can't do that.
I have something to say after we're done with Pickems before we get out.
Sure.
Just speaking of all these teams. But go ahead. Yeah.
So Jameis could win. It wouldn't surprise me because he has that gear.
He's
Jameis can win
the
games
most
that he's not supposed to.
schizophrenic quarterback I've ever seen.
He might even like pick up signs because he was a Buck. Like it's like, oh, all right, they're doing this now.
I don't think he's that smart. I'm not gonna lie. I just
Actually, I'm on the inverse. I've always thought Jameis has been a player like this up here. He just
Whoa! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Up here?
Yeah. I think
No.
After
Jameis
Sean,
is a player right here.
no, I think Sean
And that's
Payton.
it.
I think because he got one-on-one coaching with Sean Payton.
Look, Sean Payton is a fantastic coach. He is not a miracle worker. Jameis Winston needs 3 tutors
Jameis
to
just
get
won.
through some shit.
Yeah, he did just win.
He
He
just
beat the
won.
Seahawks.
That doesn't mean anything. It's the fucking Seahawks and Geno Smith.
He won against the Packers.
He did
The
win against.
first game, which everyone should discount. The Texans won also.
I'm not.
Yeah, like,
that.
come on. No.
I get
You just
talking
Who they
count
win
every
against?
first game. Cowboys lost.
To the Bucks.
Doesn't matter. I think, honest to God, and I swear to you, I think the Cowboys could beat the Bucks right now.
I'm not saying anything towards that.
I honestly think I'm not a fan, so I can say that shit. I think they could. I think the Cowboys are a better team than the Bucks.
Remember, football god, he is a Texan fan.
Yeah, I'm
He
not
does
a real
part-
Cowboys
count,
fan.
Does not count on the juju side
Yeah,
of our
yeah.
things. Buck stuff.
Disclosure, yes,
Beaten
I'm
into
not.
hubris over here.
This
what
is
we
an
are.
outside looking in opinion. I believe that they
If
could
you
beat
were,
the Bucks.
were you not picking the Bucks?
What? No, I picked the Bucks.
Yeah, I was like, you were ready? Like, oh, Jamie's got like, no, stop.
Yeah,
No, I just do think that they could win. Like, I mean,
I wouldn't be like blown back
No.
if they won.
If they win, Jameis is gonna have like
Who the Bucks lose to?
400 yards and 5 touchdowns. It's one of those weird Jameis games.
They lost to one
Lost to
team.
a few people.
They lose to the Rams.
Yes, I do believe they did.
Yes, they lost to the Rams.
Yes.
Okay, see, that's actually.
They lost.
Why-
to-
why
they
are the
lost to a team
Rams-
they weren't supposed to lose to though?
Why do we
Didn't
have
they lose
these as
against, like,
options?
Carolina?
What?
They lost against Carolina, didn't they?
No.
Haven't played yet?
Tampa Bay is in the running, according to everybody that like is sports analysts to beat. They're going to be the number one team.
Of course, yeah.
Tampa Bay and Cowboys have the easiest schedule. Like honestly, from here on out, the only hard teams we play, if you don't count divisional games, is we play the Cardinals once.
Which means I change it. I'm sorry.
Like the Raiders.
They don't count. Look, to me, NFC is going to be Tampa Bay Cowboys. I have no doubt about that.
Once
Green
again-
Bay might sneak in. It might be Green
Stop
Bay
it.
Tampa, but I think Cowboys, Tampa Bay, NFC Championship. I'm there for it.
Rams
Wait,
are
what'd
still
you s-
there.
The
Nah, they'll be
Cardinals are
knocked
still
off.
there. Like it's so.
Man, look, I do like the Cardinals now more than I did before. It is a fluke. They will lose enough games. They will not make it. I don't see Kyler Murray as a playoff quarterback. I just don't. He has to. I don't know if you saw that game. This motherfucker took some hits from Houston, which I applauded. He took some hits.
Doesn't that
More
disprove
than
what
he
you're about to
shouldn't.
say though?
What do you mean?
The one hit and he's gone.
He can. I exaggerate. One bad hit and he's gone. He took some hard hits, but they wasn't, career enders.
You are way too well read to be this ignorant, my guy.
What are you talking about?
I know you are way too well read.
do you mean?
You are so smart. You are so smart. Not calling you dumb at all. This
What do
is
you
literally,
mean?
you are looking. It is as if you are looking at facts and saying, "Nah," like stop it
What do you mean? I'm saying your team is gonna make it to the NFC.
and stop doing that. I don't want
And Kyler
either.
Murray is just not good enough to make it that far.
You know what- you know
His
when this-
bubble will burst.
You know, in the show, because the Cowboys are going to get to the playoffs.
They
it's,
will.
It's just
It's easy, yeah.
winning the NFC East is just
You gotta make it to the NFC Championship.
yeah. No,
That's
I don't
my
know about
prediction.
that, but
you will.
I'm just saying,
You will.
Stop.
winning the NFC East right now. Unless Dak and Diggs and everyone
Stop
is
it.
yeah.
You're gonna have the
Stop.
defensive player of the year on your team.
I can side with you
and
there.
Dak
Yeah.
should be in a running for MVP.
But
So those are two those are two candidates you could say.
So we're gonna
For
have-
very important.
we're
awards
probably
in
going to
the
have to
NFL.
do at least one episode where we have to talk about the Cowboys playoff game.
Holla at me.
gotta make it to the
Holla at me week
playoffs.
13.
Are y'all really that jaded? You don't think your
Yes.
team
Yes,
in
you
this-
don't understand.
in this division?
You've never been a fan like this.
I've never been.
We were so disappointing
Hey, no.
sometimes.
Squash that. I was in the AFC South at a time where it wasn't what it is now. Well, Blake Bortles was a quarterback we had to face. Zach Mittenberger was the other quarterback we had to face, and Andrew Luck was injured all the time. So I get it. I know.
Bro, we literally we had
our
a
shit,
backup
so-
quarterback last year, and we should have won.
We went like to our backup quarterbacks.
Yeah, you did. Danucci.
Danucci era, still believe in it.
Why is he still on your team?
No, he was cut.
Thank God. Jesus
You
Christ.
can't throw balls sideways,
All the time.
and
All the time.
you can't
Not some
throw
of the
a
time.
ball,
All
bite
the
your
time.
hip, and
That was- yeah.
expect it to get air. That's not how it works.
That was
he
your
was really
form.
good at curve. Like it was like he was throwing the ball, and it was like riding the sideline. You'd be like, how is he doing such a straight level
Is
pass?
Cooper your backup?
Yeah, Cooper right now is a
Good. I
backup.
like Cooper.
Get
Rush.
Cam.
That's a good backup.
But next game, sorry,
Washington at Broncos.
Oh,
the
I'm going Washington.
I don't know.
Your brain short
I'm
circuit.
going Washington.
Broncos, because I literally don't know. Broncos. I can't.
Y'all, Tyler Heineke is not good. Hinkie, I don't know
Wait,
his
time out,
fucking
time
name.
out. Sammy, can I get an executive? How were the Broncos last week?
They
I don't
weren't
know
doing
what that
great.
means.
They didn't do that great.
No, yeah, they did pretty bad.
Gotcha.
They've been figured
I
out.
don't
Is
trust.
what it is.
I do not trust Teddy Bridgewater. Never have with his fucking gloves. So yeah, no, I just can't, man.
I forgot all these games are on Halloween.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
I don't know how I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think those two things should coincide.
I don't give a fuck. I'm watching them football.
In costume,
No. I don't think I'm shit. Dressing up for what? Dressing up to pay the same bills I gotta pay the next
dress
day?
as
Dress up
ghost,
to eat the candy that I'm buying my goddamn
have a
self?
scream mask, just watching football.
Dressing up to woo the woman who already lives in my home and pays bills too? I'm good.
I'll wear a blue suit
Hey,
and then put on
Never
white.
stop the romance, TJ.
I don't. Why do I have to save the dressing up for Halloween? That's the problem that you have.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ah. No, I'm kidding. Next up. Oh, wait. What did you pick?
Me, I picked Washington.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I literally, this is a blind
Wait,
pick.
Oh, so you're sticking with Broncos?
Yes.
I just think they're due. I think Washington's due for a win. It's just one of those.
You were ready for me to change.
No,
I was hoping you would, bless you. I was hoping you would.
I thought you did change when Sammy.
Somebody
told you,
has
yeah.
to do this.
Broncos.
Someone has to pick the opposite team.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen on this next game. It's Cowboys versus Vikings.
I'm going Vikings.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
You were-
Cowboys.
I was about to say like you're not going to catch Sam that way, but that's fine.
Cowboys. I'm fucking around. You know. Honestly, though, with this game, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, this is one of those
It would
ones where
not
I wouldn't be
surprise
mad
me
if we lost.
Yeah, if Vikings snuck up and won this one. Fuck, I got to take a risk because I got to catch up.
Yeah.
Fuck it, give me Vikings, man.
All right.
I don't want to do
It
it.
usually works for you when you do these kind of risks. Actually,
Really? See, I don't know that.
You literally made all your picks last week, and it's like I got to be super safe. That's the only.
and I fucking failed miserably. So yes, I got to be me. So yeah, let's go.
Honestly, once again, yes, I'd like the Cowboys to win. I'll be more hype if Diggs gets another interception, though.
Oh, he's getting one. It's fucking Kirk Cousins. Yeah, he's getting one. Yeah.
This would have been a blowout if it was like last year, but this year it's just kind of like, I guess anyone can win. The Giants at the Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs.
Going the Giants.
Whoa, shit. I am going Chiefs. I think this is the get right game because it's coming. This is a team, at least with the offense, the defense is always going to be just pure fucking garbage.
Yes. Do I think Patty Mahomes is an unacceptable? I think
He's doing not great.
I think Patty Mahomes is still looking sideways from a knee to the face, so I'm good. I'm gonna go him and Daniel Jones. They have the same neck flexibility, as we can tell in these games. Therefore, I think that Daniel Jones is gonna
In a
step
neck
up.
fight like giraffes.
Y'all see these niggas? They literally and still are good. Like I was like, damn, So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Giants. Why? I don't know. Is Saquon back yet?
either.
He might be back.
Seems like you don't care. It's just
No, the Chiefs are a fraud.
look, man. They're not. Look, they are, but they're not. Like, okay, the Chiefs are not doing great.
No.
Their bubble burst, as I knew it might. It might. I didn't know it would for sure, but I figured, like, okay, if this defense doesn't get better, if this offensive line doesn't get better, and if Kelsey and Hill maybe take a slight step back, yeah, Patrick Mahomes is in trouble a little bit, and
But
that's where we are.
I will also say that the Giants, to be honest, they beat the Saints. They almost beat the Cowboys. They were having a really good, not almost beat the Cowboys, but they had a really strong showing against the Cowboys at first, and then literally lost 2 of their backfield. So I'm thinking that if not even if Saquon's back, I think Daniel Jones and Tooney connection can be pretty strong if they play against that lack of a secondary. So
How's the defense with the Giants?
I could not tell you.
And that's your rival.
They the back line's pretty bad.
See, like,
Yeah,
I see.
but who has a strong back line? Like, it's really just the Cowboys
nobody.
and
The Cowboys and that's it.
That might be.
Maybe the Saints with Lattimore. I don't know.
Yeah.
No one really. It's a commodity. Like
Having a good safety, like
finding good DBs is tough.
Ours gets drunk.
Diggs?
Curse.
Cool.
Curse got a DUI.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah,
So does that mean he's not playing this Sunday?
I don't think DUIs are like a punishment in the NFL.
That's weird.
We skipped that, but like I don't understand. Like, dude, you have an Uber, you have money.
You live in. He's in Dallas.
When
so
Shannon
it's like-
Sharp was saying that when he played way back when, that they used to have a team taxi that could pick you up when you were drunk.
Bro, you can if you're winning, because Shannon Sharp was saying this, but like if you're winning, you think JJ ain't willing to? Did we get a follow?
Oh,
Trying to see.
What we get there?
We got a follow from Art #Thief.
Hey,
Art.
hey, Art.
Hashtag thief. I like that name. Actually.
It's a good name.
It's a good, very good name.
Next up.
No, that was the last game. We're done.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Well, that was That's
So,
a week.
Tommy had one more thing that he wanted
Yeah.
to say. Did you forget?
I did totally forget.
I'm so hungry.
All right, this is
No. That wasn't like a cute in the show. I just wanted to like. There's
Put
been
that
this-
out there.
No, cause not. It's actually shows still. Is it 10 yet?
we're at 10:10.
Got you.
Damn, this is the longest the sports show is going.
Yeah.
Really? It didn't feel that long.
Yes, sir.
It did?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Genuinely, you did do a good job of painting the history of what's going on with the Texans.
Yeah, I apologize. It will be the only time I tell that horrific story, but that's what it is.
It's the only time I'll ever let you.
Yeah, not a lot of people know exactly what's going on there, and that's pretty much it.
No, I mean someone
Yeah.
legitimately came into the chat was like, I don't usually watch sports. This is a great reference for that's for he'll find.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he hung around till about like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But no, the reason why I was saying I'm so hungry, like for some reason, Sammy has like this ramen thing on here, and I've just been looking at the. I've not eaten a single thing today.
It does.
So I'm
it's
looking
not. Yeah, it
I'm
really
just-
does make you.
Yeah,
kinda
I'm
want
like
ramen. Yeah.
just eating a smiling ramen bowl, like I'm getting coked
very
up. over
inviting.
here.
I've been wanting ramen for a while. Probably when I get back.
But no, great show as always. Really excited for these games. But before we head out, want to make sure. I know it's one thing that we haven't highlighted in a little bit, but this lovely schmexy, exy, hella pretty hat is located at our merch store. You just got to do mexmerch.com. You can search it up on Google. I promise you it'll pop up. You can also go to most of our social media platforms. It usually links in. And if you pick up one of these hats, we also have other variations, other options. Sammy has a complete collection over there. I personally am a fan of the taco hat. I do genuinely like that one. I also
Taco hat's not ours.
I know. Shh. Make one.
Yeah, no shit.
Make one.
But I really like this Hecho and Texas hat. Look, we have a limited edition $500 hat. I think it comes with tacos.
Nigga doesn't come. Whoa. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know about that one either.
Bro,
It is super limited.
are we flying
by the
out to
way.
shake your hand in person? You coming?
It's in gold.
Is it real gold?
No.
It's real gold, he said. It's not-
Sammy will fly out personally.
That's it.
And give you
That's
the hat.
thing.
Hey,
If you say that, he
I'm gonna
will
slap you
come
personally
to you.
if you buy that hat.
No.
And don't tell us.
Because Sammy will be there to do it personally. So, yeah, there you go.
I will clown on you. But please buy that hat. Actually, that hat feeds a family of hungry, big niggas.
Buys a lot of triple
You should
dippers.
have said people instead of
I was
niggas.
trying to say people.
You said niggas, they will not buy now.
Yeah, I literally tried to say people, and my body was like, you know what you want to say. But not for us. Please go check out
Yes,
merchmerch.com.
mine too.
Really,
Also, yeah.
really appreciate all the support we've been getting on all these forms of shows. If you're here from the TikTok, let us know. If you're here from the YouTube, let us know. If you're on one of the other platforms and you congregated to one of the other ones, let us know too. We love to hear more about that, but we also love to hear more about you. So make sure you guys are leaving comments, questions, concerns directly to us. We really do go through. I can tell you verbatim that me and the dude on the couch over there read almost every comment that comes through on the social media platforms. And then if you actually message things to us, we also definitely read them, and the individual hosts will check them out that way too. But Marcos, how can they find you?
All you gotta do is type JL Marco 62 into anything, and I'll pop up, including Words with Friends. TJ.
Holla at your boy at TJ Man on Instagram, on the _ Mexcellence on most other forms of social media, especially the TikTok. I will look at your DMs if you want to slide in over there. That's an option. But if you want a little more personal time, holla at your boy on Twitch at OffX Phoenix. I've been playing a lot more games over there, just trying to generate some hype as we lead into the show sometimes. Sometimes I play it on my free time. I'm just there. I'm lonely. I could use your help. But if you don't want some private time with this chocolate excellence, go to the next best thing.
Oh, me? Okay. Hey, look, Tommy McGrew _art. And believe it or not, yes, I am very, accommodating. So, yeah, DM me, man. I don't give a shit. I'll talk to you. I don't have friends. So, yeah, go for it.
He says as he looks at us.
As I look at my actual friends.
It's like, I only have enemies.
Hire him to do some of your art. But till then, join us next Thursday.
It's like that. You can't afford me. So, Tom, you ain't saying one of these fans hit you with the 10K for a piece of artwork? You ain't
I
doing
cannot guarantee it will be done. I'll be honest with you.
What if they try to buy you that $500 hat?
Oh, definitely do that. You know what? If they buy that, I will try to deliver it personally.
Ah.
Yes. Keyword try.
Yeah. So, you know the song 500 Miles? That's actually how far we'll walk for every dollar you spend on that hat. Not kidding you. Like,
There you
literally,
go.
we gonna go to you. We gonna find you.
Yeah. Who's brave enough to buy the hat?
Yeah. I swear to God, you buy that hat, trust me, we got ways to find
We
you.
are 4 deep, and we will go.
Good night, guys. Join us Thursday. We'll be doing a free-form Compas episode, just catching up on Sam's trip, and I guess
whatever.
What did you want? You wanted to talk about cancel culture and shit
Yeah,
like.
we kind of want to dabble into that whole thing. Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Later.